gets quiet. We'll push
is
the
this
record
it?
button.
Is that
we're
recording?
starting.
Oh,
We're starting.
dude.
I was waiting for the
Welcome to
intro.
the Vlad Skeletal podcast. I'm Vladimir Van Nilsen.
I am Buzz Pumpkins Zelinsky.
I am the creature.
And who are you? What are you? What's going on here?
Do I have to have like a thing?
No, you just tell us who
you're
you
good.
are. Who are you? What do you do?
I'm Hayden Holzhi.
What do you do?
I'm a professional musician.
Oh.
Professional.
look at that.
Hey, this is a music podcast. Look at that.
Yeah, you got a musician. That's fuck.
Score.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is podcast number 2,
Oh, dude,
and we're at it. We're having fun. This is a good
that's
start,
so
right?
exciting.
This is exciting.
So
pretty exciting.
Did you guys have two feel like I watched 2 different podcasts before this.
Yeah.
Was there like a test one and then a one?
No, there's just 2. It was like a 2-part thing.
Oh,
we did like an
okay.
intro with just us for like 30 minutes, and then we did an interview with my dad for about 30 minutes. But now you're throwing a wrench in the works. You're here at the start.
I'm at the start. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm
can
gonna
we
make
just
it
like
worse.
So the timer's going down, dude.
It's getting terrible.
you have 28 minutes to tell us everything about yourself.
28. I only get 28 minutes. Come on. Come on.
We do this for about an hour.
We're going way over an hour, dude.
So, all right, cool. All right. So, what band is your main band?
My main band,
main
dude?
band.
Oh, don't do this.
What's your main band?
I play with WinaSchnitzel.
Woo.
Can I
Ooh,
show
shout
the
out Wiener Schnitzel.
Sure. Yeah.
Dude.
Look at the camera.
Yeah, I play with
Yes.
Connor Larkin. The Connor. Yeah, I play with WinaSchnitzel.
the Connor Larkin.
Play bass in WinaSchnitzel.
How many reiterations of WinaSchnitzel are
So
there? We were
many.
talking about
Yeah,
this
so
earlier,
many.
'cause
I was gonna
there-
say, 'cause
he was
I'm
like,
not-
I don't think I've ever seen him play bass.
Dude, I thought Connor was the bass player, to be honest.
So, I don't know if I'm the man. I don't know if I'm the guy to give the WinaSchnitzel because I'm the newest member of WinaSchnitzel. Yeah, you definitely got the best one.
No,
No,
the most fun, I'm sure.
No, Steve is the no.
How
Steve's the
long has
best one.
WienerSchnitzel been a thing?
Like 10 years.
Really?
So there's video. I think I watched a video of them playing in like Vegas at one point. There was like an open mic thing when they were in. I think if that's wrong, I don't care.
Whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
Didn't
fact check
didn't it
us.
just
Yeah.
used to be like the two of like two?
it was just Shannon and Steve or Wina and Schnitz, which is
Oh.
what the name is.
Oh.
When I got in the band, I thought it was. Do you guys know that Descendants song, WinaSchnitzel?
No.
It's like a little joke one on like a
Okay.
B-side, and it's just them like really loudly yelling like they're at the drive. Because WinaSchnitzel's like
WienerSchnitzel,
a
it's like
fast food thing.
German fast food, right?
Yeah. And it's just stupid.
I know from Hoodwinked. You ever seen that movie?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Don't get me
You
started
brought
on
the
Hoodwink.
Hoodwink fan on.
It's like the little bunny rabbit the whole time. Oh, spoiler alert.
No,
Sorry.
he's not. He's a squirrel. I think.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Sorry, some
fuck?
other rodent,
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, dude. MF and fucking Dinamite. You kidding me? you remember? Don't worry
You
about
are a
it.
Hoodwink
That's fine.
fan.
Dude, I'm kind of a Hoodwink fan.
WienerSchnitzel.
Yeah.
And there's like, what is that dude's doing it?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're
Jan
talking- yeah.
or whatever his name is.
Yeah. But yeah.
So yeah, we brought on famed hoodwinked band
Hoodwinked
Hayden.
enthusiast.
Yeah.
What's not to love, dude? That's it.
It was
a good one.
Dude,
It's,
if you go back and watch Hoodwinked, it is kind of bad. It's kind of real. Like the anime.
it's a detective story, dude. It's of true heart.
Well, the
It's
animation's-
like a noir.
The animation is unbelievably low quality. Like that,
Oh,
I think that movie took like less than like $5 million to make, and it grossed an enormous amount.
Really?
I
They made a
believe
second.
so.
There was a sequel.
Which I think did the Squeakquel, dude. I don't think that one did as well.
Yeah, they really hoodwinked us on that
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, dude. This is a hoodwink podcast now.
one. What?
This is a hoodwink
This is-
podcast.
yeah,
Right
we only
turn
talk about
fast.
Yeah.
Speaking of Fever Dream and animation, so you ever hear about the Jimmy Neutron team of their like animation schedule and stuff? They were like, we don't even remember animating half of these things.
Oh,
we were just
dude.
throwing stuff together. It's like make a pizza box ghost. Like just
Dude,
throwing
that
shit.
fucking rocks.
Yeah,
It
dude.
worked though. I mean,
It-
fuck.
it
Jimmy
was
Neutron was my
great.
shit back
Yeah.
in the day.
Fucking Goddard.
Yeah,
Oh,
the dog.
dude.
Cool as hell.
Robot dog.
Who didn't want a Goddard?
Dude, when they turned like the little hamster, you remember that one? And they're naked, and it's just like Jimmy's body on like a little naked hamster body thing. That was
Something's
fucking
wrong
weird.
about
I don't remember that.
Dan
but
Schneider's
it's-
like, I like it.
Dude, yeah.
That's good
Feet? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
feeling a
Give me
tingling.
feet. Yeah, and naked Jimmy Neutron.
I guess they're all kids. I shouldn't. I was feeling nothing.
No, you were a kid then. You were a
Yeah,
kid
no,
then.
yeah, that's cool.
Oh.
I was a
Alright.
kid then.
Yeah.
It's fine, right?
Jimmy Neutron was fucking.
Scratch that.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, timestamp it. We gotta cut that.
Yeah, there's been a few wieners
In the schnitz.
So it was D. Claire, dude, David Clare was playing guitar.
Okay.
And he wrote like In the Light, that album. And then Connor was playing bass. Connor's an amazing bass player.
He's an amazing guitar player.
Probably why I
He's
thought
so
he was the bass
musician.
player.
All right. Connor's great.
And then the Steves broke up. So our old band, Stevedores, we were playing around here for like 3 or 4 years.
You know those guys?
I think we
played
played
with
with
them.
you.
He's that guy.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
We played with them at
Yeah.
Beanhouse.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that was me.
I know that.
That was me balling out, dude.
Hey, you remember?
Yeah, fucking remember, dude. 100%.
it's been a while.
And then Sean moved to Grand Rapids. Fucking Sean, dude. Fucking
Fucking Sean.
what a bitch.
What a yeah,
was
Sean.
kidding.
If you're hearing this, Sean.
Yeah, I'm
Not our
friends with
Sean.
I
You're
was
recording
I was
us,
talking
and it
to
sounds
before I
great.
came. Me and Sean are totally.
great.
Me and Sean are totally cool.
Totally.
Totally fucking cool, dude. Everything's fine.
It's fine with me and Sean. Doesn't sound fine.
Sean,
Are you sure?
Sean works with me on another project that we're working on right now. He's a fantastic writer and composer and a fantastic drummer. But when that broke up, I was like, "What the fuck am I gonna do?" And then David D. Clare had just moved to like Minnesota or something. I don't know. And they're like, "What are we gonna do?" All right. And then I asked Connor. I was like, "Dude, you guys need a fucking bass player?"
So that's your main gig right now is WinaSchnitzel?
Yeah.
Have
Well,
you
that's
played
a
with
good
them at the
gig
Red
to
Room
have.
yet?
What?
Have you played with them at the Red Room?
Yeah, I was the one who got them that gig.
Oh,
That's
That's
so
me.
fucking cool, dude.
That's me.
I
dog.
went there
He
one
wears
day
the
to see a
red shirt.
Spirits game. I'm like, I fucking know those people.
Yeah.
And I started waving like a madman. No one saw me.
We've-
I was trying to get your guys' attention.
Did you?
Yeah, it was. I'm like, oh, I know those guys.
Dude, I have unbelievably bad eyesight, even with glasses. So, like, at the Red Room, it's just a sea of fucking people. I have no fucking clue.
what a-
Then what's the
humble
point
brag,
of the
dude.
glasses?
I mean, I can see, like...
Because
road
they don't
signs.
make
I
you
can't-
look
whoa,
smarter.
like,
So I mean,
Whoa, we
I
got
see,
you.
like, I can see, like, road signs. It's like, oh, stop. I'm like, oh.
I know that.
So different.
that shape.
Yeah. I know that shape and color, dude.
It's a good shape.
Fuck.
So you teach too? What's your main gig? You work at Guitar Center?
I
That's
work at
weird.
Guitar Center. I'm
What
wearing...
a cool place to work.
Yeah, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you,
No,
buddy?
dude. Work? No.
Yeah. Yeah, I also teach. I've been teaching now for like 10 years. I've been teaching at Guitar Center for like 7 years.
What do you primarily teach?
Guitar.
I work with you and I don't really know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I
just sell the lessons, dude.
I started playing in like I was like 9 or 10. Maybe maybe a little low. I've been like 20 years like this year.
So you're what? 30?
28.
You're 28? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we're like the same age.
Yeah, like same
That's
age,
right.
dude. Same age, dude. I
So
started,
cool, dude.
started
Fist bump me right now.
yeah. Kiss
No,
me.
for real, dude.
Kiss me. All right.
Yeah.
So I started.
Wait, did you see that one?
Gooning booth.
What's that one next
the
to it?
gooning.
Don't read into that.
Gooners.
Yeah. So
Hey, we're the Goonies.
Yeah,
Welcome
yeah.
to our new podcast.
yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. So I started playing when I was like 8 or 9, guitar, and then I picked up bass sometime in high school. But I teach both now. We really don't have. I mean, I will not divulge any state secrets. I teach what I'm told to teach. That's what I teach.
What is Well, yeah, it's pretty much just bass and guitar though.
Yeah, just
right?
singing
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, ukulele. You're
Yeah,
like,
no-
dude,
nope.
no, it's not the 4 strings.
I've done it, dude. But like, you learn you like master the ukulele in like
I'm not beneath it.
like 5 or 6 sessions. What virtuoso ukulele music are you like? I'm gonna listen like that fucking big guy from Hawaii. What's his name?
Yeah, right.
Israel. I don't know the last name.
He
did Over the Rainbow, dude?
I know who you're
That's all you
talking
gotta
about,
type
yeah.
into YouTube.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, big Hawaiian guy, fucking Over the Rainbow.
Over the rainbow.
Like that's like like what else do you want to do with the instrument?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure
just
that's like
wanna play that
close-minded.
and play 21 Pilot songs, dude.
Oh, that's right. Like, you know what I mean? Like who? Like I would love to go survey people and be like, dude, who's your favorite ukulele? Who's your ukulelist?
Yeah,
What do you call that?
Eucalist.
There's not even a word.
I
You
do
guys don't even know
have
the word for it. That's how.
ukulele player.
I think it's a ukulele.
Who's your favorite
Ukulele?
woman musician?
Ukulele.
Oh, okay.
Ukulele.
Who's your favorite ukulele?
That makes sense.
Who's your ukulelist?
I don't know if that's true. I'm just.
Who's your favorite girl musician?
So sad and so true. That's so fucked up, dude. Can I swear on this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
that's fucking
That's
terrible.
Fucking terrible.
man.
I know you're bad for that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, whatever.
You're not getting You're getting
Tell us in the
Ooh,
comments.
You're not
cancel
getting,
me.
you're not getting
Nicholas.
laid,
My
dude.
band's
Nuclear.
only got 1,000 people that like it on Facebook.
Dude, oh,
No, it's more than that.
okay, all right.
1,000.
more than
Not
that.
a big
Alright.
deal. Not a big
Yeah,
deal.
let's pull up WinaSchnitzel right
I actually don't know how many we have. That's actually a great question.
That's
Not for me.
Yeah, no, you ask us. Like,
Yes.
how many
How many
followers
do
do I have? Well,
I don't
look it
know.
up, look
I
it
have
up.
no idea. I'm getting actually really
so slow
nervous
right
right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start crying.
So,
yeah.
So with teaching, I'm
Mhm.
sure you probably deal. I'm sure it's probably like babysitting sometimes. Would that be accurate?
Yeah, I mean, me and you talked briefly, but I know you're trying to egg me on.
That was
You're
off
trying-
scene.
you're
That was
trying
off
to-
camera.
You're trying to get
Before the
that
mics
was
are on.
smooth.
You're trying to get me going.
Professionals here.
Yeah, fucking, that's fucked up. The biggest challenge I have with like teaching is, and this is just like a PSA to people out there. If your kids aren't like noticing the opposite sex yet, they're not ready to start playing music. Like if your kids aren't actively, because like when I started getting into music, dude, I was like,
That's when you started popping boners, dude.
Yeah.
You're like, I
Well,
need a guitar.
That's when I was like, oh, dude, I like so and so in my class, right? When I could like develop the capacity for that, I was like, okay, now it's
How do
time.
I express my emotions as a man?
Dude, now it's time to learn this fucking Nirvana song, dude.
Yeah.
This is gonna work. Didn't work,
I'm gonna show her, dude, about a girl, and she's gonna love it.
dude. Literally, dude. The About a Girl thing was way too fucking close to reality.
I was that guy too, dude.
Yeah, dude,
You gotta
100%. So like, if your kids aren't doing that or like aren't actively engaged in music, like it's so hard. I'm babysitting them. Like, cause here, I'll give you the. I'm looking at you, the audience. I'll give you the number one thing. If they come in, I always ask. I introduce myself to whatever, and then I'm like, "What kind of music do you like? What do you like listening to? What do you, if you play, what do you like playing?" If the
Doja
answer is
Cat.
Doja Cat.
it's fucked. It's
Yeah.
it's just never. If your kid doesn't have an active
Well, there's
interest
no passion
in music,
then.
Well, right,
They're
yeah.
not going to stay interested.
your kid's
They're not
thinking
gonna
about
wanna
like
learn.
Fortnite or like Minecraft or like
I saw
fucking
this-
pizza and
His
shit.
grandparents brought their daughter or granddaughter in the other day, and they were like, "Yeah, we got our lesson gift card," and she was like, face deep into the phone, couldn't give a
dude.
shit about this whole experience. And he was like,
She's getting radicalized.
"I hate
dude,
this."
at,
Yeah,
like 6.
she's on like locals.
Yeah. That's so bad, dude.
Vincent though, he's getting really into. That's my kid.
Well, he
Yeah,
innately
yeah.
has a love for music.
He
I
loves
think.
it.
Just
He does shows
the
with us.
performance.
Yeah, yeah.
and-
But he's been playing Guitar Hero recently.
Oh, dude,
Like
so
playing
good for kids.
through the games, like, and now he's always had a guitar in his room. And just the other day, he was like, "Hey, I found a pick. I like put it in my guitar. Started messing around with my guitar, and I was like, oh, here it goes.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna be so much
Dude.
better than me.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be like, yo, dude, teach me how to tap. Like, teach me this. stuff,
Fuck
dude.
you, Dad.
Yeah, fuck you. Learn it yourself. Be like, well, I got a gig,
I'm
dude.
into
You want to be on
periphery.
it?
You want to come play with
I'm
us?
looking to kick Connor out of the band, dude.
He's like, I'm into math rock, Dad. Shut up.
right?
Shut up, Dad. You're fucking lame.
Me and Connor were talking about math rock the other day. We were coming back from a show, and we were like, math rock's really good for like one song. You're like, you get over
I don't
it.
think it's good at all.
There's a there's like a
Sorry. Where's the groove?
so as playing for this, like eventually you get to a point where you're like,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3.
yeah, if it's like not
I
fun
get lost.
to like listen to, because
Well,
there's some
it's
that
not.
is cool. Like there's I like me and so I'm gonna drop Sean again, dude. Sean
Ooh,
Halloran, bro.
Sean.
Sean
Oh, Sean.
O'Halloran,
What's up,
O'Toole,
Sean?
Patrick.
Ooh.
You know, we're into like a lot of Buckethead stuff and a lot of like kind of post rocky
Yeah, I could tell.
kind of.
I could
feel like
tell.
it's more prog.
Well,
proggy.
and there's
Okay,
like
it's fun, though.
influences
Yeah.
of some of that stuff in there, but it sounds cool and it's fun to listen to.
Right.
And that, yeah, there's so much math rock where I'm like, dude, I'm so not only am I bored,
That's so uninteresting.
Right? Yeah.
this is
so
just the most
uninteresting.
sexless thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, remember we were talking about popping boners for girls?
yeah.
That's the opposite of
Yeah,
what
I'm
math
into
rock is.
math rock. Like,
Right.
That's definitely music
actually,
for like
I really
dudes
like
who are like
geometry
super
rock.
music
Have you,
nerds.
have you heard of this?
Geometry
Have you ever
Geometry
met
rock.
someone who's really into math rock?
Yes.
Calculus rock.
They're the most annoying fucking people in the world.
Yes. Kind of.
What's up, Sean?
I mean-
no, not Sean. No.
At least, okay, so there at least for the. Have you ever met someone that only listens to
Yes,
math
yeah,
rock?
yeah,
That's
no,
that's the
That's my thing
I
when
can only
you're
imagine
talking
they're annoying
about
as hell.
yeah.
Oh
when-
my God,
When you're
dude.
talking about music like that, where like, I feel like there's a lot of intermediate players who are super because they're like, this is the coolest thing that fucking exists, dude. And if you're not into this, you're fuck, dude. oh, you like listening
Have you
to
heard of
songs?
Sean?
That's like Tool fans.
Yeah, dude. You like listening to songs that fucking are well written and have like a cool melody you can follow and sing, and like you like that? You like that shit? You're like,
You like stuff
well,
that makes
yeah.
you dance and move and like inherently is
Dude,
fun.
I had a student one time come in
Gross.
and throw down like they're like, I want to learn like it was like a polyphia thing,
Yeah,
and they
they're
like
fun.
they didn't have like the fundamentals down, and I was like, you really got to master. You know, they're
Everything else.
like, dude,
you don't
so
know a
much in it.
pentatonic scale.
Dude, I say that ad nauseam. If you can't rip like a big old fat nut solo over like some pentatonic stuff, dude, you're not ready for the next step, and you should master that. It's
Yeah.
valuable. It's so
Tim
valuable.
Some people never
Is
get
that
past
his
it.
Tim
Dude.
Hansen.
You,
No, not me.
you got to Angus Young before you can bucket head, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That's another
Buckethead
bumper sticker
before you
right there.
can-
That's a good one. Yeah. You gotta Angus jump before you can bucket hit.
So true. And I've
We're onto
released
something.
a bunch of solo music under just my full name.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Check
Three
it out.
albums.
Don't
Three
forget to
albums.
check it out.
Spotify. Hayden Holzhi on Spotify.
Check it
Hayden
out.
Holzhi.
HOLZHEI.
That was a
Not a
nice
whole
subtle
eye.
plug.
Yeah.
Subtle plug.
Subtle
Like
plug.
it.
Well, it's so but a lot of that's like kind of post rocky stuff, and I like making a lot of that. That's fun. It's fun to listen to.
Are you? Well, we've talked before. You're really into like old punk and stuff too, right?
Yeah, let's get down to your inspiration.
You can get on to my inspirations, dude.
Yeah.
What started it all?
Oh, dude.
Wow, my transition.
Yeah, my
was a
mom
lot
and
better
dad.
than
No,
that.
Shut up.
and not the sex part. Well, not the sex.
My
with
dad
me
played
part.
About a Girl for Nirvana
Oh, dude.
by Nirvana for my mom.
So like what I'm listening to like day to day, because I always say this as like an instructor, I have to have like an open capacity for music. Otherwise, I'm like the worst instructor in the world. Dude, he was like, I'm only into T-Rex, bro. This is my T-Rex training studio. But like day to day, I listen to like
Bang a gong, bro. Get it on.
yeah. But I listen to like a lot of like, old punk rock and skate punk and ska and like old like two-tone stuff and but where it started, dude, like both my parents were into music. My mom had, I remember, this is a weird one. My mom had this like phase it had to have been the 90s. She had all these like Enya and Dido and fucking like Smash Mouth CDs.
Nice.
And it really imprinted on me as a kid, I think, and I never grasped it until I was like in college. My dad's favorite band is like BTO, like Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Oh, okay.
Dude, fucking taking care of business.
Every day.
Every
Hell
day.
yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Who's
Dude, Bachman Turner fucking chromatic tuner. Bachman Turner flanger.
All right, so you like all that fun stuff. What
So,
do you
like-
play?
So can I finish?
Yeah,
Sorry, dude.
let the man finish.
this is actually about us. So
Yeah, I'm
no.
sorry. Yeah, that's pretty. So I was into that and I was around it, but then I would steal like my brother's CDs. My parents got divorced. Dude, I'm sure like all of us here, right?
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
Everyone?
I'm a bastard. They were
That's
never
fucking
married,
crazy,
so
dude.
close enough.
I just like calling that sucks. Yeah, it's,
Dude, you guys were doing a podcast in a basement, right?
yeah.
Your parents were
You
definitely
guys
divorced.
we're all product of divorce. And then my dad got remarried, and I would just steal my brother's CDs. And I thought about this recently because I assumed there was going to be some kind of like, so I just
Yeah,
Um,
the
Yep.
fun part of the interview, right?
it had a lot of like seminal music on it. It was like he was into like Rage Against the Machine at the time and like Tool and like Jane's Addiction and like System of a Down, Citizen King. You guys like Citizen King? You know what that is,
I
dude?
don't know Citizen King.
You
I've
gotta
known
check it. You
everybody
guys
you're
gotta-
talking about.
Yeah,
check
until
it.
that one.
Citizen Kane. That movie sucks.
No,
Yeah.
Citizen
Rosebud,
King.
bro.
You guys gotta check that one out.
What a snooze
so good.
fest.
It's like a hip hoppy kind of
Okay.
like it's so good.
It's like transplants.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Yeah?
And also,
Okay.
what a fucking call out for me. I got like every Tim Armstrong project, dude. Because I do.
Tim Armstrong's cool,
No,
dude.
yeah, it's
What's
fine.
wrong with
I gotta piss.
that? Wow.
Dude, I can't.
Whoa.
That's
It's
fucked. Can I keep going?
19
Can I
minutes
keep going?
in. Yeah,
Oh,
screw
okay.
that guy.
Fuck that guy. And so there was a lot of like, what was like post grunge on there, dude. Like Saliva was on there,
Oh,
Seether.
okay, cool.
But
I
he had like
some
punk rock. He had
Seether
like
stuff. Is
some.
that right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They're out of that group of it,
Dude, they covered a wicked George Michaels.
dude. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Careless
Seether's
Whisper
fun.
covers. They're,
Yeah.
and also,
I like
well, I'll
Seether
come.
in high school.
I'll come back to.
Yeah.
I'll come. Well, and that was what was on the radio. Like I
Right.
was
Yeah.
in.
No, that's yeah.
I grew up in Reese, right? And so we just had like Z93, and that was like the edgy thing.
Right.
And like Seether was just like dominating like
But
2007.
it was better than like what was on it, Disturbed, and like that other stuff that was playing at the time that was just overdone. You're like,
I think Seether has aged remarkably well, considering like they're in there with like Puddle of Mud, which I think has not aged super good.
Speaking of Nirvana
Yeah.
covers,
Oh, dude, that one rocks.
That's probably the best one.
That one's
What's
so
that good Puddle of Mud song though?
Blurry.
She hates me.
That one, I like that
You
one.
like that one?
I like
Okay.
that one. It's poppy.
Yeah.
I liked it when I was a kid.
But a lot of that, and then there was
Blurry's good though too.
he had a lot of punk rock on there too.
Yeah.
Like, what'd you say?
Blurry's good though.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's a
too,
good
yeah.
one.
Like NoFX, he had Green Day, he had some like Bad Religion. There wasn't really any ska on there, which became very seminal for me. But
Right.
he had like some Sublime too, I guess, which is kind of like reggae rock. I know they get like the ska
It's
name,
definitely like reggae rock.
but they're
I would
like
say.
they're kind of like Pepper or like 311
Yeah.
or like.
Well, I feel like
I would say 311's kind of like beachy rock. Definitely
Right.
yacht rock.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not like ska.
Amber is the color of your energy.
There's like 2 or 3.
How do you feel about
Sublime.
Sugar Ray?
My mom had that CD as a kid, so
I love Sugar Ray.
dude. Do you guys ever watch Krista Makes a Podcast or listen to?
Who's?
So it's Krista Makes. He's one of the guitar players and singers from Less Than Jake.
Okay. No, I have not checked it out.
And they're I like Less Than Jake. But he has
Check out the
he has
podcast.
Sugar Ray. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Hey man. What's up? It's me. I know you know me. I'm in your house. He has the guy from Sugar Ray on like every other fucking.
No shit.
I think they're like homies or something. But I'm like, what a weird
what a lucky guy.
coupling. Yeah, dude. You know Sugar Ray?
You know
You know
Sugar
fucking
Ray?
Sugar Ray?
Mr. Ray?
Oh, the Mr. Ray.
You know Sugar Ray Vaughn, dude? So he had a lot of seminal stuff on there, and it kind of, I was like, I got to learn like Nirvana, and then it was like I got to learn like, and I got really into like metal.
Okay.
This is the best. So you guys are gonna be so stoked on this because I like fucking like alt-right pipeline, not alt-right, but like pipeline into like metal, dude.
No, dude, you said it.
No, no, not that, but
Jan 6 rock,
but a
dude.
similar structure of pipeline where I was just like. I went to like a Christian school and they were like, "Oh, you're wearing your Van Halen t-shirt? That's glorifying the devil." I'm like, "You guys fucking suck."
You're like,
And I
the
got
devil
like
makes cool
detention for it,
music.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least the devil's a fucking pussy.
Naturally, rock and roll.
Like your dad. Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
Shout
Yo,
out
you
the
have
devil.
cancer, Mrs. Blah blah
I bet
blah.
your dad voted for John Kerry, dude.
Dude, we were so mean. The one, I think she wore a wig in like 3rd grade. I'm not gonna use her name because I think she's not dead, but I think she had cancer, and we were just like,
Oh no.
Oh, you had
A
cancer?
teacher,
Fuck you.
Oh
yeah.
no.
yeah, we were super mean.
Kids are mean.
Yeah, I was.
Fucking kids.
Yeah, but she was also a bitch. But anyways,
Yeah.
She had it coming.
she was. Yeah, fuck. No, I'm just
Bitchiness
kidding.
gives you
That's
cancer.
what a horrible thing to say.
I'm a doctor, dude. Put that down.
But I got like super, I was like Metallica, and then I'm like, oh, now I got to learn like what was like modern heavy metal at the time, like Trivium. I was learning Trivium or like Bullet, and then I was like learning Chilled and Bodom, dude. I got really into like death metal and melodic black, and then I started writing, dude. In like, I was into power metal too. In like 2015, and dude. Fucking.
The God's
Adam's
Man
a super
heavy
big
metal
metalhead,
motherfucker.
so he knows a lot of that.
And then I started writing it. I'm like, this is the most boring thing in the fucking world to write, and I just
It's all the same.
stopped listening to it. I just like had a day in like 2015,
I
and
just
I'm like,
can't do this anymore.
I was just like, this is so boring to write. I mean, like I said, Chilled and Bodom, probably my favorite metal band ever. Like those first 2 albums are just, it's how I learned how to play guitar well. It's like
Right.
what took me to like the advanced stage of playing guitar. But I never hear new metal, and I'm like, I'm gonna listen to that more. New NEW. Metal.
Like the in
Not
the,
NU. Dude, I hear new metal. I hear NU metal all the time. I'm like, dude, I gotta fucking.
I
See,
love this.
I'm in the same boat. I find myself discovering more old bands that I have.
Yeah, right, yeah.
There's new metal is kind of dead. It's just there's nowhere for it to go anymore.
It just feels.
Or they're just repeating what's already been done.
Yeah, and maybe I'm old. Maybe I'm just like 28 now. I'm like I'm not hardcore anymore, dude.
You guys are just old.
My back hurts.
You know, and I like I like Behemoth a lot. I liked a lot of like Stuart Rain is a really cool French like kind of like tech death band.
Okay.
They're pretty cool.
Do you know who Fart Barf is? Have you ever checked that
Are
out?
they like
They're like
Slam or something? That
they're
sounds like a grindcore
grindcore.
band or something,
no,
dude.
they're
Yeah.
like
Cunt.
tech, like I don't know, dude. Synthy and drums.
Did you say fart barf?
Yeah, barf. Yeah, okay.
Sean Halloran, if you're listening, check it out. No, I'm not familiar with Fart Barf.
Fart barf.
The name actually is like it's like a take on corporate greed. It's actually really deep.
Yeah. I'm actually super smart.
Yeah.
You may not realize it. I'm
in a band.
maybe the
What's the name of
smartest
your band?
person
I'll
here.
come see you guys.
We're fart
Oh, we're
barf.
fart barf.
Dude.
Play math rock.
That's great. Like, so we're working. We're working on this new project, and it's not going to be something we perform with, but stuff we just put like music out on. Because, dude, and I don't know if I give this hot take.
Ooh.
Like no one's getting discovered because an A&R guy is at fucking BMO's.
What?
Oh, shit.
Joe!
What are
Yeah,
we
we
doing
think
this
our
for?
strategy-
You know, all of that's online stuff,
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
and so I just really want to take advantage
We're
of that.
trying to have more of an online
That's-
presence too. I mean,
that's
that's
the
like a
direction
part
of
of
the
this.
industry.
This whole thing.
That is just the reality of the industry. But
Just brings in more fans. And,
getting a name for it,
Yeah.
dude. Everyone you have to like test run on like what if I said this to someone, dude, like fart barf, dude, like fuck. Imagine like telling a coworker, like a girl, like imagine I got divorced and she's like, oh, you're in a band? I'm like, yeah, and she's like, what is it? And you're like,
we're FB, dude.
Yeah.
Where she's like,
FB.
fuck boy.
like yes,
Yeah.
Well, that is better
Absolutely.
than anything
Sure,
I was
yeah.
gonna say. Yeah, fart barf, dude.
We're fucking
Fuck.
botanists.
Oh, dude,
That's cool.
fucking botanists rock.
Yeah, what's that? I'll water those plants.
No, we're fart barf. I was lying to you. We're fart.
I wouldn't know, dude. They wear masks. You could be in fart bar.
Oh, dude.
You could be.
Do they suck?
You
Are
could
they
be
good?
Mr. Bar. They're pretty cool.
Oh, they're
actually.
cool. You like
Yeah.
them? Okay. I'm gonna listen to Fart Barf.
Yeah, there's a couple.
I'm gonna
there's
check them
like
out on the way
3
home.
good songs.
Fart
that I
Barf
could
is
send to
crazy
you.
though. It's crazy that you brought that up on your podcast too, dude.
Shout out Fart Barf.
Dude, they can't be that big. Shout.
They're
Fart
on-
Barf cannot be
They're
that
on
big.
Jam in the van.
Yeah, they're playing it.
Oh wow, yeah, dude.
Yeah, those are sweet.
Oh, you guys want a hot take? Can I give a?
Yeah,
can
you're
I
gonna
give
talk shit about the local community of
No.
musicians.
Whoa.
No, we're running this podcast here.
Yeah,
don't
what,
do
what,
that,
lo-
'cause
what
I was
local
gonna
band do
say-
you hate the most?
No.
Yeah.
not
Who's
doing
the
this.
worst bass player in WinaSchnitzel?
You know,
Let's be real here.
peace and love.
People want to know.
Probably Shannon.
That's fair.
okay,
I don't think
you know
she
what?
I don't
plays
think she plays
bass.
anything,
Yeah,
right?
I didn't see that coming.
She sings. She plays the
The,
being,
the vocal cords.
being a
Okay,
Stevie
good.
Nicks impersonator. That's what she plays.
You guys.
She has a
when you
great
do
voice.
One of those cover shows. You guys should do a No Doubt cover.
Oh, we were gonna.
you
Dude,
really
that would be
should. I think you
perfect.
could nail it.
I
was
thought you
thinking
guys
about
were
that
gonna
the
do
other day.
Michael Jackson
we
for the last one.
Well,
What the
we-
fuck
dude, we
happened
were
to
gonna-
that?
Beat it, kid. Get
we
it.
were, we
Oh,
were gonna do
good
that
one,
show, and then Connor got an
This is it.
opportunity to go play a wedding in fucking Italy,
Oh, okay.
and so we had to drop it.
Fuck that
Well,
shit.
fuck all
Yeah, dude, Connor
He
made
did
like
it. Gross.
yeah, he made like $1 billion and had like the best trip of his
Yeah.
life.
I'm sure that sounds
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Oh,
We were
shit.
like, yeah, okay, yeah, we're not gonna
He
play
had
the
his
truck
own
show.
little Mamma Mia
That's fair.
fucking trip.
Yeah, dude.
I'd
Yeah.
rather,
That was in
No.
Greece.
I would rather
Troy
be
comes before all.
dead in
Connor.
Bay City than alive in Italy.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, Connor.
That's heavy,
do tell,
dude.
do tell.
The Italians. I'm
No,
just kidding.
you can't say that, man.
Yeah, come on, dude.
You
You're
can't-
right.
Are you Italian?
I've met Italians.
I
I love
met
Italian food,
Italian.
right?
Oh,
Yeah, he
yeah.
can say that. He's met in
An
Italian.
Italian came to
Yeah.
our show. Joe. Did you work with him?
Who?
I think-
Joe?
Oh,
Joe.
oh yeah.
Connor knows
Oh, yeah.
Joe.
Shout out Joe. I don't
Shout
know how
out
to say
Joe.
your last
Joe,
name.
where are you?
Joe who?
Where you been?
I don't
buddy?
know,
work,
but
he
He's
used to work at
Yeah,
Joe,
Kroger.
Joe Balbaugh? Shouts
we
out
were
Joe
really
Balbaugh.
drunk at Decker's one night, and
Yeah,
I just
shout
I
out
couldn't quit talking to him
the
'cause he
Kroger
just
meat
was like,
department.
his
Oh, he had the
Italian-
accent
Dude,
and
it
shit?
was
Well,
thick.
he was from
It
he
was
was from
thick.
Italy, like until he was
damn.
like a late teenager. Moved to
Dude, there's a lady who works at the Y who's just got this heavy ass Irish accent, and I'm like,
Where are you from?
Get
She's
outta
like,
here.
Ireland.
get out of here! Go back to the fucking gutter.
you Mick.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Whoa,
dude,
You
jeez.
can say that they're white. They're white. I don't know if you
white.
guys knew that.
I'm Irish, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay. Hey, you fuck. Anyways.
Dude, I gotta pull out my fucking
Just keep
23
talking
me, y'all.
like that. I might have to
My-
challenge you to fisticuffs.
Oh, dude.
I got like,
Ooh.
My hot
like
take
half Irish, actually quarter.
is that.
Wow, it's going down.
I'm half German, so what is
Oh boy.
No one cares.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Oh, dude.
It's getting hostile in here.
Anyway,
Sublime with Rome wasn't that bad. It
no,
wasn't-
dude, he
it
sounded
wasn't bad.
just like Bradley.
It's well, I don't know about that, but
It's
but
pretty
was,
close. I
It
don't
was
know, I
good,
thought it
dude.
did.
I like those albums. They put out some fucking banger albums. With
I-
like,
I guess I only listened to him do Sublime songs.
Oh,
so
okay,
I
dude.
never listened to like their.
dude, they wrote some. There was good. That's my hot take, dude. So some people are like, oh, you were shitting on the Heroin Addict's legacy, and I'm like, well, chill. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Chill.
there's a lot of them.
Chill.
Aren't they
that-
doing it
that
with
are
his
still
kid
good
now?
rock stars.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
pretty cool.
So, yeah, Rome just left the band, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, and they put the kid in.
He's gonna start 311 with Rome.
Dude. Dude,
He's just gonna hop ska bands.
that fucking rhymes.
I just gotta go from here to there. That's funny.
That was my hot take.
Hot take. Don't you got a hot take on you got any guilty pleasures?
Guilty pleasures.
Yeah, in music, or do you hate that term?
Do I hate the term? I mean, I guess I feel like I should like embrace. Should be embracing all the music I listen to. And if I'm like ashamed of listening to it, then it's not good.
Right. I used to think like, oh man, this song sucks, but it gets stuck in my head all the time. And I'd be like, I think I'm a fan of this song.
That's just a good song.
I think I like this song.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
I have tons of songs like that. I
yeah.
feel like that's just normal for everybody.
yeah.
well, there's like
Be listening to Cannibal Corpse and
Like,
then
yeah,
fucking
really, like, shake
ABBA
it off,
comes
dude.
on. And then,
ABBA's dope. That is not a guilty.
I love
pleasure.
ABBA.
ABBA's sweet.
I
Dude,
already
sure.
brought up Mamma Mia.
I love Elton John, dude.
Yeah.
He's great.
I'm gay as hell. No,
I think I'm gonna kill myself.
oh, dude, that's so
sounds great.
good.
Yeah. Little suicide.
Oh, dude. Damn, that's so. This is too hard. I'm gonna start crying up in here.
I did cry. It's okay.
our first cry.
I got paper
dude.
towels.
Start wiping my
They're
face on the
used.
couch.
God, just use Adam's fucking
Yeah.
shirt.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
My drywall dust riddled hoodie.
Dude, he's dusting.
He's a working man.
I'm dusting, dude. Ripping
Well,
it
you're a
in my
duster.
nose.
You like doing dusters?
Yeah. Did you bring computer cleaner?
Yeah, a lot of computers.
Okay.
No,
I'm Geek Squad, bro.
well, it's part of the thing. I get to defend as a guitar teacher and someone who's like doing a lot of writing and recording all the time. I get the distinct pleasure of defending Kirk Hammett at every turn, because listen, there's a million people you're gonna see online who are gonna be like, "Oh, fucking Kirk Hammett can't sweep, dude, and Kirk Hammett's a fucking pussy." And if I was in Metallica, dude, it'd sound like, if I was in fucking Metallica, dude, it'd be way cooler.
My Instagram thinks that I want to see fucking Kirk Hammett videos and Kirk Hammett hate videos,
Dude,
all the time.
here's the
like
thing.
that's all that's on my fucking explore page, dude. Is like
Yeah,
Kirk
just
Hammett sucks.
like how Kirk Hammett thinks he plays versus how Kirk Hammett, and you're like, dude,
Yeah, yeah.
here's the thing.
I get those with Lars all the time.
Yep,
Dude,
yep, like, yep.
they're like, oh, he can't play drums.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, well, he's an
amazing businessman, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
That's
and
just
tennis
man.
player.
It-
Shout
but
out tennis.
when you get to a point, I think, when you're writing and playing music, where you kind of get to like the Kirk Hammett wrote unbelievably memorable compositions, like the Fade to Black solo or like the Sanitary. Like you could like sing all his solos, right? And you could say, well, he's just not very fast or good, and that's why you can do that. But the value of being able to like have that stuck in your head.
That's like there.
Yeah, it's a melody.
You got an earworm.
Well, it's a
that's like the
technique all
goal
itself.
you need in music.
Yeah, that's
Right,
ho-
well,
that's
that's
harder to
just
write
as
a
much a
good,
technique
catchy
as
like
shred
guitar
solo
melody than to
or-
write
Well, that's
than
the
to just fucking sweep pick and
That's the so
Yeah.
I talked about Buckethead a little bit. I'm a in my adult life probably my favorite musician, Buckethead.
I love theatrics too, so like all that shit is great.
what he's got so much like acoustic and soft and really thoughtful and emotive music, and so much of it is very simple, but it's making such great use of like writing a melody that like gets in there. And you're like, oh, that's I feel something, and I think about it, and it's sing-songy. That's so much more important than like words like math rock, where I'm like, I can't grab one,
Fucking
or like I
right
want to
now.
grab one. I want to grab
It's
one
not
and be
there to
like, oh, I'm
grab
thinking
because
about
it
it.
doesn't repeat itself.
Yeah, right. Exactly. No,
It
that's
never-
exactly
it
the.
never
We're
shows
doing
up
equations
again.
here. Stop it.
Get the notebook out.
This is how
Get
it
the
is.
calculator out.
That's how the AI's gonna talk one day. We're learning it now. Elon Musk, this is how he dreams.
So I guess if I had to,
Rock.
if,
Yeah, dude, could you imagine? Could you imagine? He's just like.
I just designed the next Tesla.
Yeah, dude. Rocket ship.
Oh, dude.
Rocket.
Tunnels underground. Let's
If,
go.
Let's go. Let's go.
this book is sweet. if I
Elon rock.
if I had to answer, dude, probably just like music that is accomplishing that other people would like snub their nose at. I guess I would say. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but like I love pop music, dude. Fucking Tears for Fears. Are you serious, dude?
oh,
that
fuck
fucking
yeah,
song.
dude. Are you
Dude,
joking?
everyone wants to rule the world. Dude, come on.
Sounds dope. Shout is fucking incredible.
Dude, fucking
Dude,
Rosanna,
that
different
whole
band.
album's
Total.
pretty dope. Yeah, Rosanna.
That rocks though.
But
That
it's-
drum beat rocks.
It's just like it's like the Beatles. It's like when you're like, oh, the Beatles isn't smart enough for me. I'm like,
Gross.
oh, you don't like you can't figure out the value in like
Fucking
simple
awesome
music.
harmonies. You know,
yeah,
like
great harmonies,
Yeah.
simple melodies, catchy music.
Yeah, being catchy.
Yeah,
Heaven
damn,
forbid, getting girls to dance. Ew, gross.
dude. And that's the other one. And I know.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go. Time to talk about sex. No one fucking cares. No one gives a shit about your
like your gear or how good you are. It's like as long as you can make the crowd dance and happy.
dude. Yes.
Yeah.
There's nothing
It's like
better
half
than
our
getting a
shtick.
fucking full room of people like just fucking chimping out on the dance floor, dude.
Oh,
just losing their fucking minds. There's nothing. There's not a solo I could play that would make that.
Right. Except for the fucking boys are back in town, dude.
Oh,
Don't
dude,
give
you
me
hear that
rocket.
video? We'll post that.
Yeah. We'll clip it. It's in the comments down below.
Yeah.
But like, just when you realize, I want to say that no one cares because I mean, you can have self-indulgent music and that's fine, but like, you shouldn't be using that as like leverage to like bully other people or be like, well, this is much smarter because I soloed for 5 minutes and people don't like me in my life.
Yeah.
Like-
yeah. Nobody talks to me after the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You did enough talking on stage with your guitar.
Hornack's like, was that a Rickenbacker? I was
Yeah.
like, yep, yes, sir.
Yep.
You got a Rickenbacker knockoff, don't you?
Don't do this.
Don't
It's
do
real.
that.
It's
No, that's-
real, okay?
It's a
You
real
just-
My
bootleg,
4003
dude.
is fucking real.
You just poked a nerve
a
with
real
bass
Rickenbacker,
players here.
It's a.
A Rielenbacher?
It's a real bocker.
Is that what they call it? Yeah. When you buy them.
Horrible reeling bocker.
Yeah, when you buy them from China, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
My Ibanez ripoff, dude. There are cool Ibanez. I think Sean at the store now.
He's got one.
He's got like an Ibanez lawsuit Rickenbacker.
Oh, no way.
4003 ripoff.
Is that where you got yours?
No, stop.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He has a very real Rickenbacker, and it's sweet.
You don't have to do. Well, I'm not like.
I'm letting the world know.
Don't do this. I got it for a huge discount.
You know it's
That's
cool
good.
Because
because
it's real.
Yeah.
you know it's cool because the neck is paper thin and it's really hard to play, so it's fucking
Dude.
sweet.
There's
It's
I like
badass.
thin.
Is it
necks
sick?
It is
nowadays.
badass. It's a
I've
real
never played a
Rickenbacker.
Rickenbacker,
Dude.
but I'd never been able to afford to play one.
dude, they're okay. Here's some Rickenbacker propaganda. You ready? But there's a little bit of truth in it. So you get them, and it is the same fucking bass they made in like 1955. Like
That's
it is the
pretty sweet.
same shitty bass that Paul McCartney used on like a bunch of fucking Beatles stuff, and it has the exact same problems that it had then.
Oh, that's why you got the tape thing on
Dude.
there?
I've had to change the fucking pickup selector. I've had to change the pots. I've had to change the stereo output jack and the mono output jack. I've had to change the bridge on it. I have fucking gaff tape on half the fucking fucking half of the screws on it because they just come out of the box sharp as hell.
It's worth every penny.
But nothing sounds like it. Nothing plays like it. But I did have to put like an extra like $700 into it after
Yeah.
buying it.
Maybe you should have bought a fake one then. They probably,
Maybe
they probably fixed all
Maybe I
that.
should have bought a better bass.
Probably.
But they're so classic.
I know
dude.
they look. I mean, they're
Dude, and all your
classic.
favorite
It's
Beatles songs
iconic.
is the fucking
Cliff Burton played a
Cliff Burton.
Rickenbacker.
You ever listen to
forever.
Death-
Eddie Lee, dude.
Death from Above 1979. You know those guys?
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're
he
fucking
plays one of
sweet.
those.
Dude.
Yeah, he plays one of those.
dude, the guy.
He's also Danger
Dead?
Mouse. He's also fucking like.
dude, Harvey Danger, bass player, played one, dude.
Really? No shit.
Yeah.
That's
Danger,
cool.
Danger Mouse is sweet.
Dude, Chris Squire,
Yeah.
Geddy Lee. I mean, the list goes on, but like, fuck Hoffner, dude. I just watched the
Fuck
Beatles
Hoffner,
documentary.
yeah.
I just watched the Beatles doc. It was like the super fucking long
Which
one.
oh the Peter
I think so.
Let it be.
no the Get Back
Get
Oh,
Yeah,
Get Back,
dude.
that's the
on
one.
Disney Plus.
No, it was
Shout
on,
out Disney
It was
Plus.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
I watched that when it came out.
Shout out
It was
YouTube,
such a
dude.
good
But-
documentary.
Dude, like him
You're
talking
watching
about
this
how
on
like,
YouTube.
how fucking lame the
Lingo.
Hoffners were. They like wouldn't stay intonated. They wouldn't stay in tune.
His shitty ass fucking violin bass.
Yeah, dude. And then we have one at the store, and I'm like, this is also the worst fucking bass I've ever played.
That other Hoffner we had for a minute was pretty cool. It was like the Les Paul shape style bass. That one was pretty cool looking. I like
the
that one a
violin
lot.
ones are.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You should get a violin bass for the show.
Yeah, you should.
You should buy the one and then return it to the
You should
store.
just rent it for.
I didn't say that. You didn't hear that
You should
script.
just do it.
Whoa! Get your library card out, big dog. That's what we call it. That's what we
Is
call
that
it.
the
Biz.
library card?
Yeah, dude.
I like it.
Dude, Mike Schultz always says that. But yeah, I mean, my guilty pleasures are.
Well, so
I always
have you
wanted
been
one.
have you toured and stuff before, or do you just do like gigs when you can get them, or like?
I've had the opportunity to play with some people, but mostly just when we get stuff. I lived in like Florida for a while, and that was the worst thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Where's that?
Florida.
Fuck, imagine being
dude.
born there,
Yeah,
dude.
it's crazy.
Oh,
I was born in Colorado. I
Whoa.
lived there.
Oh, shit, okay. My bad.
Yeah, living in
Yeah,
Orlando
being
sucks.
born, my dad was born there.
And I played with some people down there, but dude, I found the real cool thing for me is I would, even though I started on guitar, playing bass live, dude. There's nothing like it, dude. Playing bass live,
You just thumping away.
I just ball away, dude.
Yeah.
I ball out. I'm grooving constantly, and no one's like super listening to me, so I can kind of do whatever.
Yeah, and if you fuck up, no one cares.
Dude, and like
I tell Adam all the
Trade
time
secrets,
that.
dude.
don't tell people.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
But, like-
he's moving his hand a lot. He must be doing really good.
Great, like, playing with like Steve, dude, Steve Schnettler, dude, and WinaSchnitzel, my band.
Yeah.
Well, the band I am in, it's not my band.
My band.
My band, dude. Dude, it's an absolute joy to like be in the rhythm because when you're playing guitar, you're like, oh, dude, they're gonna think my fucking is cool. They're gonna think my fucking like is cool. Do you think my fucking effects
Dude,
are
he's
cool?
got
You
a
think my
carbon copy,
solo's
bro.
cool?
That was
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, you know what I mean. How do you get that up to his mouth? But like it with bass, I'm just like, you will like the groove.
I'm laying it
Yeah,
down.
I'm not
son.
giving you an option.
It ain't stopping.
Yeah, that to me is like one of the most rewarding ways to like perform.
I always
don't-
like drumming too. Like I feel like you could be a lot of a showman
Yeah.
behind like the whole band and everything, playing drums if you like really tried. And it's just fun for your body too. You know,
Yeah.
just moving a lot.
But it sucks because your fuck ups, everyone,
Oh,
and
yeah, they
fuck
know.
the
The
people
player
across the
stares at
street
you
know when
like
you
you're
fuck up. I
fucking-
mean,
yeah, this is true.
I'm like,
But being in the rhythm section's nice.
dude, it's just
I like that.
and
I'm
I
a
don't
rhythm guitar
I
player
find it
too.
funny,
I can't
though,
get away from the rhythm
that-
section.
Yeah.
the fact that you said that you can kind of like just groove and do your own thing and
Yeah.
jam out. Most bass players are like the silent and the hiding in the back of the stage,
Right.
shadow types.
dude, not at all.
You'd think they're like doing something crazy and intricate they gotta focus on.
Well, that's the craziest thing. Like when we play like the Red Room for like the Spirit games, dude, I do not get stage fright at all. Once upon a time, I used to. Nothing. I feel nothing.
I never really get it for the performing in like the band. 'Cause,
Right.
Like it's like I know these songs. This
Yeah,
is gonna go
right.
down fine.
It's such a great feeling to be able to be with like Steve up there and Connor and Shannon and be like, dude,
Well,
and,
everybody in your band's so tight. And
Yeah,
and we
you
fuck
guys are
up so hard and it's so
straight
funny when
pros.
it happens, dude. It's so funny because we've all. I mean, I played for 20 years. Connor has got at least. I mean. 15, 20 years. He's older than me, dude. Connor's fucking old as shit, dude.
Is he?
Connor's like 30.
Okay,
Connor's like 30 or
He's
31.
like
I
2
think. I
years
don't know.
older
Yeah, he's
than
not
you.
older. Steve's played forever, and we're all super tight. So when the fuck ups happen, they're just like, I forgot to hit the, or like,
Well, that's the best band chemistry though.
yeah, it's yeah.
That's what we do. We just smile at each other like, oh,
well.
missed that fucking.
Why is
feeling."
that?
Whoopsie.
I think that's what like makes us at all like. Not that we're not special. Not that we don't have the best songs, the chillest dudes, the hottest babes, but like, but we're just like we're never not having a good time.
Yeah, no, that's
It's
for sure.
Always just
That
a
shows
fun
through you
time.
guys too. I always like playing with you guys. It's always
yeah, you
a
guys are
fun
a
show
ton of
when
fun to play
everybody's
with.
there. The Halloween show was a lot of fun.
Oh,
That's the
dude,
last
that
show we
was
played
fun,
with you
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
That's the last show we played of last year, I think.
I guess we have a show together in April. Didn't know that.
We have shows coming up.
is that
We should
true?
probably
Yeah.
plug some
Is
of
that
those
true?
in
April?
April.
Show.
I don't know. So I was trying to get
April
Shannon.
announced.
I was messaging Shannon to see if she wanted to play that Rubble show,
Yeah.
but they can't make it. But she's like, "But I'm super stoked for that show in April," and I'm
What are
like,
we doing
"Yeah,
in
me
April?"
too." And I'm
Yeah.
like, I checked
Oh,
the
yeah,
calendar.
Karen's
I'm like,
no
"There's,
show
there's
in
nothing."
April.
So I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
So
I'm
what are we
gonna
doing
be
in
there.
April, dog?
I
What do you
don't know. I have
guys?
no
What do you guys got
fucking idea.
booked?
Yeah, what do we do?
What do we have booked? Oh, we just recently booked a really cool show that's coming up. I don't know the date for that one, but we are gonna open up for the one and only
420.
of the Misfits. 420.
420.
Mr. Doyle
Perfect.
himself. Doyle von
Wolfgang?
Wolfgang
No way.
von Frankenstein.
Yeah,
We're
and
opening up for
OTEP.
him.
For what?
And
Just
who?
cause. OTEP.
And OTEP.
What band? Like,
It's
Doyle.
his band.
Doyle.
Yeah, he has a.
oh,
his
I've
own-
never listened to. Dude, we
Yeah,
were
they're
talking
heavy.
thrash,
They're fucking
like-
heavy, dude.
I
Yeah.
like thrash metal.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we were talking about Misfits at work today. You missed
Were you?
it. Well, because I've said this is about to be crazy. How crazy can I get on here?
Crazy.
Oh, dude, I said I said the wrong thing in the break room where me and Brendan were talking about punk rock, and I was like, we were talking about like some old stuff, and I was like, there's some recordings of like old Black Flag or old Misfits where I'm like, I would rather just not listen to it because it is so rough. Like,
Yeah,
there's some
sure.
Black Flag recordings where I'm like, I would love any other
Can
song.
you guys turn this off?
Yeah. But I was like, dude, Michael Graves is dope.
Dude, I fucking agree.
I love Michael Graves, but
He's
I said that, and then Jay Guitar comes in, and he's like, "You think he's cool?" And I was like, "No, not like it, not like because
No,
he,
like,
you
he's
know,
like politics or whatever.
yeah, because
but,
he's like kind of racist now or whatever, and that's not the coolest
the
thing in the world."
music's cool.
Yeah.
You gotta separate it sometimes. you
Well,
know?
he just thought I was like,
yeah.
I don't, January 6th is basically like my 9/11. So,
Yeah.
but dude, Michael Graves was there. He was at the fucking
Was he?
insurrection thing.
Was he?
I'm pretty
Jesus
sure he
Christ.
was
The
there.
guy
Right?
from Iced Earth.
That's pretty
There's
cool.
a lot of musicians there that I was
Yeah,
like,
I know,
oh,
Alex
come
Jones
Come
is
on.
there.
on,
I mean, come on.
come on, dude. But I love Michael Graves Misfits.
Oh, Michael Graves Misfits
much.
is sweet. Actually, when I first got into the Misfits, I liked,
It's
a
the better songs,
handful
it's
of
more
Danzig
melodic.
ones,
Yeah.
but
They took a
just
different
it was
direction.
the production for me, dude.
Production's better. The songs are written better.
Right.
Like they're more melodic. They're more
Better
like
flow,
sing-songy.
less
As
Yeah.
I kept
Raw
listening,
punk.
I now
Yeah.
prefer the Danzig stuff, but there's still some
I
fucking
like
Michael
the Danzig
Graves songs
stuff
that
just
Right,
for the
Johnny,
history
right.
of it. And
Well,
the
fucking
Danzig and-
Well, this is this is an awesome conversation to have, like, about punk rock too, where you're like, well, did the Misfits sell out? And like, they learned how to play their fucking instruments.
They got
That's-
different.
that's the
They
problem.
got different
Yeah.
instrumentalists.
There's
Oh, that's true. Yeah. How many
There's,
members of the Misfits are
Dude,
there?
I
Yeah,
looked it up
dude.
the other day. There's like 40 on
Dude.
the like wiki page. It's like, well,
Yeah.
they're in the Misfits there, and this guy's in the Misfits for like a semester.
Yeah, there's this
For
really
a
cool.
semester. You pay
There's this,
tuition.
this really cool Neil Peart quote. I'm a big Rush fan. Love Rush, dude. Fucking
I love Rush.
Well,
Yeah,
Rush is
being a
awesome.
it's not
yeah.
to love.
Wait, say his name
Dude.
again.
Neil Peart.
Is that how you're supposed to say
Yes.
it?
Yes, it is.
Dude,
I
Geddy
have
Lee-
been saying
Geddy
Peart
Lee
It's
my
Neil
has
whole
a
Peart?
show. Geddy Lee has a show, and he
Peart.
refers to him as Neil Peart. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I've always heard it as Peart.
Yeah.
But I guess Geddy Lee would know,
I think,
you know?
and I heard also on Rush names, Getty is actually named Gary
Yeah,
Lee,
Gary Weinrib.
but his fucking mom just had an
Heavy,
accent,
heavy
and
Polish.
she
Getty.
couldn't say
Jew
Gary,
accent,
so it sounded
yeah.
like Getty, and that's that. He was like, I guess I'm Getty.
Yeah, and his name is like legally changed to it now.
Yeah, he's like, whatever.
I can't
but
say R's, so it's D's now.
You know-
so.
Getty.
they were getting really into like into the 80s. They were getting into like the Police was big, and and the Clash. And one of the things that Neil Peart says that was interesting about those bands is like eventually if you play your instrument every night on tour for like 3 years, you're gonna get good
You
at
figure
it.
it
Yeah.
out.
You're gonna
Yeah.
you're
So
gonna
weird
get
thing about
fucking
it.
good at
You're
it.
like, wow,
And so
I
eventually-
suck.
Yeah, and eventually like the punk rock musicians are like writing better songs because you just fucking play the goddamn guitar for 2 hours a night, 300 days a year.
Yeah, hopefully change
It's
it up a little
natural.
bit
I
sometimes.
guess I
Yeah,
never
you
thought
just-
about that because you think punk is like, oh, it's a style.
Who gives a shit?
It's
dude?
a
You know,
style.
sometimes learning
Fuck
just
punk
get
songs
better.
is like, damn, dude, how are you playing that fast for that
You
long?
you get better
Like,
at
this
it.
whole
Well, you
time.
look at
just
the
that
Sex
fucking- or
Pistols
just
and
downstroke
fucking-
shit.
It's
crazy.
Steve Cook is a fantastic player.
Oh yeah, some of them were good, but then you get
That's
into
two.
like,
All right, let's start talking shit about Connor now.
Yeah,
Sid Vicious didn't
Wow,
even know
what
how
a
to play the
weak
bass.
blast.
yeah.
They just-
He didn't record any of it.
They just unplugged him on
that's
live
all
shows.
Steve
he was
Cook.
all promo like stuff there. It was all press to
It
get
was
him
all
on
attitude,
stuff.
but then
Yep.
like you said, you just learn and you get better. And
Yeah, he got way better, and then he
well, Sid
he
never
didn't.
got
Yeah,
better.
he didn't get better. He died. Yeah.
Sid never
Yeah,
got
whatever.
better.
Yeah, he
Okay,
killed his
whatever,
girlfriend.
but- yeah.
But yeah, that's
That's a
one of
different
those things.
podcast.
Heroin's
where, like-
crazy.
Yeah.
Heroin's a hell of a drug, kids.
Well, it's like the Green Day thing when people are like,
So
well,
they sold out too.
well, and so, I mean, we're all familiar with most of those albums, right? To
Yeah.
some extent. So like, Dookie, obvious huge breakthrough. Insomniac, I think, is their best album, and I think it's their most punk rock album. I love that album,
Sure.
so good. But then they started like,
American Idiot.
yeah, what?
American Idiot.
Oh, dude, so
That was.
You get it,
So-
dude? Am I not Billy Joel Armstrong?
Sorry, you're not Billy
Am I not,
Joel
bro?
and hard
Fuck.
enough.
is that not me? So they eventually started just like writing and experimenting with songs, which I think was before 2000. There, like Warning came out. They had a bunch of pop stuff.
Wake me up.
So I'm about to defend American Idiot, but you got to give me a second.
The play, the Broadway musical. Or...
I have seen it. It's super good.
Have you, is
It's
it?
super
I
good.
haven't seen it. I can't shit on it.
But
Yes, I can. What am I talking about?
they kept, I think, experimenting, and I think it all was very genuine. And then American Idiot happened, and I think American Idiot, especially as like fucking poor people living in the Midwest, like surrounded by like hyper religious people, like the album is an interesting snapshot of like growing up with like zombie parents in the 2000s.
Yeah.
If you ever sit down and listen to it, and I don't know if you ever have, I know it's a fucking meme.
What,
It's a bunch of it.
the whole
good.
album?
Yeah.
No, the whole album's good.
Like-
That came out when I was in what? We were
Yeah, we were
fifth
school.
grade.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
fourth or
for
fifth
real.
grade.
It's
Yeah.
That was like the soundtrack of East Lawn Elementary.
it's an amazing snapshot of like
Just when I
just
started getting into rock and roll.
right, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting, and I think it is a valid thing. I think they didn't sell out until they were like. Do you ever listen to the Uno Dos Tres?
Oh
album?
yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was
That
total.
shit
sellout.
When
was-
did those come out?
So fucking
Like
bad.
2010,
2012,
2011, something like that.
in that
Yeah.
era.
I think it
no,
stopped
those
I
were
thought it was a
terrible.
good idea, but
I
then
didn't
I
even
was
listen
like,
to
dude,
those.
even Kiss did that fucking a long time ago.
Whatever.
You know,
Kiss is
just
cool.
every one
Triple
of them
album,
made their,
dude.
well, they had
Triple
four.
album.
Everybody made their own album.
But I think it's okay that a punk band is like, well, I want to write other songs besides like 3 chords.
right.
I think that is a completely reasonable thing
I think
to
that's
ask.
what a lot of people think about us too. A lot of the time, they're like, "Oh, their horror rock is just gonna be either rockabilly or just punk." But then they're like pleasantly surprised.
Then we played Dracula for an hour. Dude.
We're also metal, dude.
Yeah. We're also heavy as fuck, dude. Check out my dreads.
Yeah. My son taught me this.
Fucking rocks.
Yeah.
But
I'll
yeah.
bust out like country songs and shit. So,
Yeah.
Cause like I get bored too with just the same stuff over and over and
Dude.
over.
Imagine
till
if
our
you
math
did it
rock
every
songs
night.
come out. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's coming.
That's one of my favorite parts about the band is that we just whatever feels right at the time, we just put it together. We'll come together to the table with the song, and then we'll just play it.
Yeah.
Have you heard our
Whatever the
magnum
feel is, it just
opus?
happens.
That's huge.
Fucking Squawk. Have you ever heard
Oh.
that song?
From you guys?
Yeah.
I don't know if I know that one.
Dude, it's like our Sugar Ray
I
tribute.
like it. It's very raw,
is it-
very punky.
It's not at all.
Is it goofy?
Oh, it's a goofy song, but it's great.
Little goof troop up in here.
Birds aren't real.
Alright, do you believe in birds?
Like,
This is the end of the podcast.
Do
Do you guys believe in birds?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like. I think birds are stinky.
They're stink. Cause
I had a friend who.
Oh,
had
dude, the
big-
cloaca, dude.
Because
Forget
they're
about it.
robots.
I'm on that cloaca grind right now. You know, I think. Hold
Whoa,
on.
what do you mean by that?
Oh.
I just
Fucking
look
belt
up a
sander
lot of
out, dude.
pictures of fucking
Yeah, I'm
bird
looking at bird.
assholes.
I'm looking at the birdussy a little bit.
Give me that birder seat.
Give me that birdussy. This is what you guys wanted this to be. Did you want this?
Yeah,
That was
oh yeah,
perfect.
this is
Yeah.
great.
Oh, fuck.
There's a seminal album for me that my brother had.
Called Birdussy.
Yeah, seminal.
Pussy.
Um, and this one's gonna shock and appall many people, but I think it's what gave me my love, my proclivity for like just putting whatever into songs. The Mindless Self-Indulgence album, Frankenstein Girls
I
Who Seem
love
Strangely
MSI,
Sexy.
bro. Yeah.
That album, I heard it at a young age where I was like, dude, they're doing like dance stuff in here. There's like, dude, there's like punk rock stuff
Yeah.
in here. There's like doom stuff in here. He's screaming, he's yelling. It's like
Jimmy Urine,
rebellious.
right?
Jimmy
Is that it?
Urine,
Yeah,
dude.
he's fucking crazy.
But so much of it in it, you know, that's the first time I've heard like someone like tell someone else to kill themselves was that album, and I was like, what, you know, but I was
Son
like,
of a bitch.
yeah, dude,
God likes me.
dude, that album was so good too.
You're like, what? Yeah, dude.
But they were someone who, every time I listened to them, and the older I got and went back and listened to it again, I was like, there was so much cool stuff in here. Just like, you know, there's like breakcore beats in some of it. There was just so much music in this like weird New York underground band.
It's super weird, super high energy. You
Yeah.
can just tell.
Enormous
Right?
energy, and that to me, I think of that as like maybe one of the most important albums that ever happened to me. It's such a huge, and it's gross and it's weird.
A lot of it's gross, and dirty.
Yeah.
But it's fun. That's why I like the Bloodhound Gang too. Like,
Oh,
I
dude.
fucking love the Bloodhound Gang when I was growing up,
But
especially as like a 12-year-old.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I was like, this is perfect.
It's
But I
like
think
Pete
people wouldn't know that about
Bloodhound
me.
Gang stuff. Yeah.
And people would be like, "Oh, isn't that too stupid for you?" I'm like, "I am not. I might look super duper smart. I'm not."
These glasses
Fox
don't actually
shot
work.
you.
I can't see shit.
Yeah, they're on
Because I can't see,
backwards.
dude.
That's fucked.
It's fucked.
That's fucked.
Well, your
You
eyes.
talking about me like that?
Shut
Oh,
up,
you
Four
should've
Eyes, dude.
Heard what we
Wow.
said before you came over here.
Yeah, what'd you call me, dude?
I was like, be
fucking
careful, guys.
beard?
He's Jewish. Be
Oh.
careful. It happened. So how you feel about the Israel?
So bad, dude.
Where did Adam go? He had to pee now?
Yeah, dude.
Probably.
Wow, he
Can
knew we were
I
going to
read
talk
off your
about.
board? Can I read off your board?
Sure,
No.
we hit like 5 of the things.
What's the worst show you've ever played?
Ooh, that's a good one too.
No.
One time I was playing with Vlad Skeletal Circus.
Yeah.
I think I played a show in high school. I've known Sean Haller like most of my adult life.
That's not our Sean at.
Yeah.
That's Bay Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I've known Sean since I was like 16 or 17 because he helped record an album with one of the bands I played with in high school.
Shout out Sean. Though.
Shout out Sean Haller.
Sean's recordings
Sean's the
are
man.
great. I like it.
We played a show with that band at the pub one time, and it was a fucking disaster. I don't know if I've ever played such a bad show, and it was because it was me, a friend of mine who was a drummer, and then this girl who was like singing and playing guitar, and she just would never get prepared for anything, like her own songs. So and it just went so fucking bad. And it was probably the one time I like got off stage. I'm like, fuck this, fuck that.
I can't.
This is what we do, like, because we have like if we have a sloppy show in like WinaSchnitzel, I'm like, whatever, it's funny as fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's not big.
Fucking.
That's not the worst deal.
Oh, did I mess up on fucking Rhiannon? My bad.
Right.
I played Buna instead of Buna.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Was my fill stupid and wrong? Okay.
Yeah, usually it's like
Stop yelling.
the only
at
people
Connor.
that can tell are the people on stage.
right.
The people up there, they could they don't.
Yeah,
know.
that happened, and that was like 2012 or 13, and I was like, I hate this. I hate this.
What's the worst show for you guys that you could think of? Is it that one open mic we did at the art gallery?
That one's up there.
that one, yeah.
That was so funny.
I didn't like the one where I drove to Detroit and then played 3 songs because you guys already started. That
Well,
pissed me off a little bit.
yeah.
At the, whatever the
Tangent Gallery.
whatever place that was. I
There's-
was like,
there's
this
been-
was real cool.
There's been some shows where I've been so mad at things going wrong that I almost left.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
But
me too.
I was like, I can't remember the exact one.
As soon as we were done, I'm like, I'm fucking leaving right now.
I think we sound
Never
great every
playing
time we're on.
again.
Do
Yeah. You're like way too like.
You're like,
That
yeah.
went great. And I was like, I thought that
that
was
was so good, man.
the
Yeah,
show
you guys
at
sounded awesome.
the show at the fucking
Connor's dead, dude.
where was that?
The alibi.
The Alibi. Oh my
My
fucking
Alibi.
god.
Can you turn it down? What the fuck, lady?
Is
We're
that
up
the
here.
one where
That's
the,
when we
the
couldn't
one
hear
dude was
anything
on
on
it first,
stage?
too, and he was like playing through the voice box.
Yeah.
and that was terrible.
It
Oh,
was,
dude.
yeah.
Ooh, that was
And then
fun.
the guy like just set the sound and left, and it's like, we can't hear nothing on stage, and it's like everyone's screaming at us to turn it down, and we're
Come
like,
see
"I
us
don't
at my
fucking know."
alibi and just kidding, we don't have
And
any
then
shows there.
NPD played after us. Shout out NPD. They're
Shout out
dope,
NPD.
but they played
Midland
like
Police Department.
super hardcore punk, and this is like a fucking country bar in the middle
Oh,
of
dude.
nowhere.
Nice.
Oh, they played some
Like,
nasty punk.
Yeah, like fucking
Scum of the
screaming,
Oh,
and
dude.
it was awesome, but
Did you guys?
it was not the crowd.
Did you
It
guys
was
ever
great.
play New Dodge Lounge
No,
No.
I've
in like
heard of that one.
in Detroit?
Yeah.
Hamtramck. Did we played a show with Hellbound Drifters down there one time?
Oh, nice.
Love Hellbound Drifters, dude. They're fucking so good. But dude, it's in like seedy is the wrong word for the neighborhood because we got down there and people were just like wearing burqas and shit and like the full body ones.
All right.
I was like, this is a different.
It's a different vibe.
Dude, and like no one, when we booked it, no one was like, hey, so just so you know, like there's gonna be kids throwing rocks at the rallies when you get there. And we're like, huh, okay, dude, it was,
At the rallies?
dude, just across
What's
the
rallies
street,
doing to
there's
anybody?
a rallies across the road, and they're just like,
We don't like
throw-
seasoned
Yeah.
fries!
Fuck you! It was crazy.
That's crazy.
It was like a complete, and again, peace and love. I had
You ever played Trixie's?
no.
That's in Hamtramck as well.
Okay, yeah.
It's the spot I'm looking at for us.
So
Dude,
it's
that's an old school metal spot
Yeah?
from back
I've done
in the
comedy
day.
there.
like peace and love. Like everyone. I respect everyone's cultures and blah blah.
Don't
But
throw
I-
rocks at me.
Well, it was. I was just like, oh my god. Yeah, I wasn't expecting.
Not at the Checkers.
Yeah. No. Oh, the checkers.
a big
Yeah, it was pretty
Buford.
fucking. It was wild. And
Queen to Rook 4. They're just trying to play chess.
and it was like kind of in the like worst part of. And so we're like driving down there, and I'm like, I wonder when we get to like the venue park, because we're like in like the
Street
like.
park.
Yeah, I'm like,
Thick
I,
of
don't,
it.
I'm a little, I wouldn't leave my car unlocked here, and I'm like driving, and
Right.
or like get there, I'm like, oh.
How
Whoopsies.
the show go though?
Dude, that was an awesome show. That venue's so cool. You guys should
Yeah.
have to do that on sometime.
We need to check that
Hell
one
yeah.
out. That one out. All
You
right.
guys-
Did you want to read our board?
Oh yeah, what else?
What's
what else
on there?
What else on there, dude?
All right.
How did I get in the scene, dude?
Oh, sure, yeah. Play music.
I'm
dude,
playing
you
music,
idiot.
Dude, the
I
Stevedores.
learned how to play an instrument.
The dude, the Steves were like a cover band in like 2016, 17.
Is that your first band?
No. There's been many bands over the years, but I never played out a whole bunch because I like went to college and then I like was doing drugs. And it was
Naturally.
Rockstar life, dude.
yeah, I was just So yeah, Steve's was a cover band, and then that was me, Connor, Sean, and Brandon Shue. Shout out Brandon Shue, dude. Amazing producer, handsome
Brandon.
man.
Handsome
Dude, that's what I
Brandon
call him.
Shue.
Call him handsome Brandon. And then we kind of tried it without Brandon. It was like, it's not working as well. And then
Not as handsome.
yeah, and then I just in WinaSchnitzel. That's my like.
That's the journey.
It's so interesting.
I liked it.
Did you like
It
it?
was good. It was abridged and it was nice.
I think right there, you just inspired all of our listeners that aren't in the scene to get into the scene.
get-
You could be in the
Get in
scene.
the
Look
scene.
how easy it is.
Yeah, it is.
There, it was super easy.
So easy.
20 seconds
It's really
of
just
explanation.
you'll find a band
Yeah, and
and be in it.
yeah, Troy will
do
put
it.
you on any show.
Troy will
Yeah,
put you
Troy-
on any show.
And you can bring whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. He will put you on a fucking bill.
Can you fill 45 minutes?
It's not a
All
lie,
right.
though.
Yeah. You got a parakeet and a microphone?
Okay, we're
All
Get
right,
up
cool,
there.
You're, booked. You're on the flyer.
You're on the flyer.
She says, fuck.
What am I gonna do?
It's great. We have a show at the zoo, so
Yeah, dude, fuck the parakeet.
We have
That's
new
the name of
segments
our band.
coming up. We're gonna have music class where each one of us tells you about one of our favorite bands or something. Eventually, that's gonna be happening this year. Band interviews where we're gonna interview each one of us is gonna happen coming up.
Uh-oh.
We have new shows coming up. Where's our next show?
this Friday.
This
I mean,
Friday.
it's gonna be too late.
Which
but-
is not February anymore. This is the February show.
Rubbles.
We have stuff
Rubbles
coming up
on February 10th. so
February 10th
release
at
this
Rubbles in
before
Mount Pleasant.
February 10th.
It'll be on February 1st probably.
And
Happy
it's,
Valentine's Day.
It's a solo show too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all us.
I-
Plus,
unless
featuring
I can
special
find
guest
someone, but-
Anderson from Strange Order on
Ooh,
keys.
she's gonna do
Shout
some
out
stuff.
Anderson.
CRB was fun. We didn't get to that. That's okay though.
Yeah.
It was all right for the
There
first
wasn't
show of the
much
year.
We were a little
wasn't much to
rusty,
talk.
but I think it was pretty good. Plethора's dope. So
Plethора's dope.
Super Horn Dog.
First
they're
time
cool.
I ever seen them.
Yeah, Super Horn Dog with their stick.
Gordy.
Gordy.
Shout out Gordy.
Yep.
The Lions are winning.
The Lions are winning.
I feel like these are supposed to be longer topics.
Nope,
Yeah,
no,
they
we're
are, but no,
punching
we're at
through
the
them
end.
right
We're
now.
Let's do it so
We're at the end.
I have a lot to say about the Lions.
All right,
but
all right.
That's
Let's
like
pause
Robert
on the
haircut.
Lions
I got a
for
haircut.
second.
Thanks. You
No,
read that off.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no. We're on the Lions.
So by
Okay.
the time this comes out, we will know if they beat Sanford or not, and I am shitting my pants.
I am shitting my pants as
We'd
well.
But
Stinky in
Adam,
here.
you got to be there on Sunday.
I don't know
Dude,
if
Brady
I can.
today at work was
Chilla
like,
wants to watch it.
I'm putting so much
I
Bring
pressure
her
had
on
to
with.
teach her
Lions this
football.
year.
Bring her.
Oh my god.
I'm like, I'm gonna put my lean against.
I'll try.
the fucking
I mean,
Lions,
how
dude.
hype
Brady's
was that?
crazy.
It was
Watch
hype.
We
it,
do a
watch
whole
it,
podcast
watch
on
it.
Brady.
Dane,
That was
Dane,
Just
the
bring
big
it in.
never
Next
dog.
watched
time.
footballs with the
Special
bros.
guest Brady.
It was cool.
It's
I
a
don't
good
know,
time, man.
Oh,
I'll be there.
that was such a good time.
But
Anyway.
I've never watched football with them when the Lions lose, so
Yeah,
it
that
might
sounds
get-
scary. I seen when Chuck had to go to work.
yeah, dude, he was
He
fucking
about
pissed.
kicked a hole in the fucking wall.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah.
All right, so the Lions
That's
is
hype.
crazy.
Yeah, they're winning.
It's crazy.
Super
They're winning.
Bowl.
They're doing it. They beat
Shout
Tampa
out
Bay.
Dan Campbell.
Yeah,
You're
shout
our
out.
savior.
Dan Campbell, I know you're listening.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
this
love
is
you.
one's for
We
you,
love
Danny.
You're our
This is
next
why we did
guest.
this
Come
thing.
on.
Go
I went
like
to
our
Salt Lake
GoFundMe
City.
to build a statue
Oh, yeah,
of you
I was
in.
Salt Lake City was cool.
Detroit.
I did an open mic karaoke
No
with
one
a live
cares.
band. It was fun.
Oh wow,
That is
that's
cool. Did they
crazy.
have,
I
like,
would
a
never
list
do
It
that.
was
Did they have
pretty
like a list of songs
They have
that
like
you could
1,000
pick from?
songs, and they
Dang.
played pretty much whatever.
Wow,
No
we're-
way.
We're
Yeah.
sleeping.
Dude, I went to one time I went to like an open like performance thing, and I brought my guitar, and they were like, "We learn any song, we'll do any song," and I was like,
Here's some math
dude,
rock.
"No, dude, I literally I called out a fucking Eagles song, and they're like, we don't fucking know that.
We don't play the
And I
Eagles.
was like,
There's a big
dude,
Lebowski fan.
What?
Yeah.
Come
We
on,
don't-
I never did another one.
We can't do Take It
Never
Easy.
did another. Dude,
Yeah.
literally, it was Take It Easy.
Oh my god.
I was like, I want to sing some Eagles, man. I'm kind of drunk. They're like,
Take
we don't
it
fucking know the Eagles, dude.
easy.
I'm like,
What?
what the?
What do they know?
They're the greatest American rock band that ever lived, and you don't know fucking Take.
You don't know 'em?
They were like, oh, we know like fucking Blur. I'm like, oh, you know Blur? Sweet.
You
I'm
want to
gonna
play
kill
Song
myself.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm gonna kill myself in front of everyone right now, dude. You want a fucking puddle of
I'm
mud?
gonna be a blur
Yeah,
in
yeah,
a puddle of
yeah.
mud.
Puddle
down
of
here, right?
mud.
We're in a mud in a
Yeah,
second.
Yeah.
Play
so
the
Salt Lake City
Yeah,
was
dude.
cool. That was
Cue
fun.
Dig by Mudvayne. dude.
Oh, dude.
Karaoke that.
They were just. I fucking hate Florida, dude.
Florida's crazy.
We're gonna play in
That's
Florida.
why I live here in
Let that shit
Michigan
sink.
now.
We're gonna play in Florida.
Where-
Yeah,
where?
in October.
Orlando.
Spooky Empire.
Spooky
Come
Empire.
check us out.
Oh, dude, yeah. Florida's
with
actually
us.
great. Orlando's
You're
great.
gonna be our groupie.
Me?
Orlando's fun. Yeah, come play.
Our road.
All right, are we done with this?
So I was gonna ask. I don't know anything about your guys' music taste.
Oh my god, you guys want to do that? I have to pee so bad now. I'm the
Oh,
one now.
well, you don't.
Man, this could be a
There's
part
other
2.
hosts.
This could be a part 2.
You can pee.
No, I'll go pee.
Go pee.
You'll pee
I'll do
now.
it.
Just right
Okay.
now. Just go.
All right.
All
Why are
right.
you sitting there?
Piss hard as fuck, dog.
I'm pissing hard.
So our music inspiration,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah. Well, you tell me about your guys' favorite band. You heard about
Alright.
my fucking.
Yeah. Oh, the
No Effects
interviewer
cover band, dude. What about yours?
Yeah,
The
you go
tables have
first,
turned.
Adam.
Let's see. My favorite bands, I guess, as far as like who I look up to or I try to base my playing off of, I really love Cliff Burton from Metallica.
The band Cliff Burton.
The band Cliff Burton.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
In
because
his
they
3
weren't- In his
cronies.
3 cronies.
Yeah, how's he doing?
He's doing good. A little flat these days, you know what I mean?
He's
but-
burning in hell.
Someone else said that recently.
But,
Someone was just like, some Cliff Burton. I'm like, oh yeah, how's things going? They're like, kind of flat. I was like, damn.
I mean, where else can you go with that?
Yeah,
But,
so true.
I mean, I love Maiden. They're one of my hardcore loves. I guess as far as bands that kind of were my first loves, the Beatles.
Oh,
My
dude,
dad
of course.
loved the Beatles.
Dude.
He had fucking records, and The Yellow Submarine was my favorite movie when
Oh,
I was
dude.
a kid. So that was just an acid
What's your
trip
favorite
of a
Beatles
time.
album?
Rubber Soul.
I was
I'd have
also
to say.
Okay.
also
You know,
Rubber Soul.
that's just, I think that's just like the most like rock and roll one. I feel like they kind of, I like the most songs off that album. I like the White Album too, but then a lot of the songs I was like, oh, okay, when I actually got the White Album, I could listen to it.
What's your least favorite Beatles album?
Ooh.
You can say that.
Probably Yellow
You can say it.
Submarine. Is that the name of the album? I don't even
Yeah,
fucking know.
it is.
I don't care for that one either.
I think I got
mostly
halfway
like
through
movie
it and I
tracks.
turned it off.
What?
Yeah.
The Yellow Submarine.
Yeah, I'm not.
album is like just all score.
And then
pretty
I feel
much.
like you only like the Yellow Submarine because it's Ringo, and it's like, come on, it's fun.
Are you saying Beatles
no.
song?
No,
We're talking-
album.
I asked him what his favorite Beatles album was, and his least favorite Beatles album.
Rubber Soul is my favorite.
Rubber
Soul's
Soul
great.
or Revolver. Revolver's
Ooh,
fucking
Revolver's
sick.
the same era. I like that era of
Yeah.
Beatles, like 64, 66, within there.
Worst
Beatles album.
with the
What's your-
Beatles,
what's
maybe
your-
like the first one.
Oh yeah, I was
No,
gonna say
it's-
maybe.
It's
It
good.
is pretty.
Love,
know,
love.
I
me
listened
do.
to it recently,
It's good.
dude.
I mean, it's,
They're all-
it's old school, but it's
they're all
like
sing-
It's
you
catchy,
can
I
sing
mean,
along to
the
all
better.
of
It's
them.
not the best Beatles.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Far
I
far
love
from
those
the best.
songs, but if we're
Yeah.
gonna say
I still
like,
want to
which
listen
is the
to
worst,
them.
you know?
Yeah. I still want to.
I thought you were
I
saying
talk about boys. Don't you know I need boys?
That's why Ringo didn't write anher song for so
It's
long.
like, y'all made me gay for fucking years.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
Yeah. I got one. Octopus's got.
Dude, everyone
Uh,
hates that song. I think
I
that
love that
song's dope.
Yeah.
Dude, shout out Colonel Larkin. He hates that fucking song.
Yeah, that's not-
Octopus is
Oh, you
garbage.
shout him out for that?
Does Ringo sing "Act Naturally" off of Help?
Yes.
Yeah.
That song fucking rips. I love that
That's a
song.
cover.
Is it?
That's a country song cover.
I love me some
And all I
like
gotta
old
do
ass
is
fucking
act
country.
naturally.
Dude,
I think I'm gonna be a big star.
dude, country musicians have some of the sickest harmonies. You can't
Oh,
even
yeah.
fucking talk shit
And
about
guitar licks, dude.
that. Oh, yeah, shout out Brad Paisley, dude.
Shout
Dude,
out
Brad
Brad
Paisley's
Paisley.
so good.
He's
Oh,
so
dude, he
fucking
rips.
awesome.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that video of him playing with like Scotty and like a ton of other like super really good guitar players, and then Brad Paisley comes in, they're just all playing like the Game of Thrones fucking
Talking about, yeah.
and he fucking they're like, what's this fucking guy gonna do? And he comes in and he's like
Yeah.
Dude,
Cool.
he's a monster.
And he puts it down and leaves. Like, bye. So cool.
All right, Connor, what's your
Yeah.
favorite band's inspiration?
Oh
Fucking
man.
bitch.
I
So
also have a deep love of classic rock.
I mean, like every
Don't be
single
scared about it,
person who has ever
I like
played
the
music,
Beatles.
you know, yeah, fucking classic rock.
I mean, I
obviously,
feel like
how it
that's the
started.
Hearthstone.
like
I mean,
Led
my
Zeppelin
mom,
is, like,
the Doors.
Top dog,
Fucking,
but
yeah.
I feel like now I listen to a lot of like
The Eagles.
the Eagles.
I have a
just-
special-
I
there's
really
such a
just
special
listen to,
heart- spot in
like,
my heart for
A
the
bunch of
Eagles.
different live versions of "Take It Easy," you know.
Dude,
I'm like a Dead fan, but I only listen to the one
Dude,
song by the
I-
Eagles.
I listen to
I am
Thingsies.
unironically
Talk about
such a
harmonies.
massive
What about
Eagles
Seven
fan.
Bridges
Oh,
Road?
oh fuck yeah, that song
Seven
rips.
Bridges Road.
Or what
That's
is it?
harmonies on
"Take
point
the
there.
Devil" off of.
Yeah, yeah.
That song is fucking amazing.
Dude, I say it not as they are like empirically the best American rock band because they've just sold the most albums out of any American rock band.
Oh. That's all right. We're just on audio now.
American.
Yeah, I ran out of memory.
Sweet, dude.
Yeah.
Like they.
Welcome to the Patreon exclusive.
VSC after
The
dark.
fucking.
The P stands for Patreon.
What is it? I think it's the 1971 to 1975 best of. The one that doesn't have Hotel California on it is the single
Is that the one
best-selling.
that has the painted eagle skull
Yes.
on it? Okay.
Yes.
Me too, bro.
Is
That
the
one's
best-selling
best.
album of all time.
That one's the best album.
Like,
Really?
Yeah, like I think it's like 39 million, and the next one behind it's like Thriller. At
I was
like
about to say,
19.
like, what about Michael? Like,
It's like 19 million, and
Mikey
then
J.
like Rumors at like 17 million, and then like Sgt. Pepper's at like down the list. But like the Eagles by like a
the
wide
Eagles'
margin.
greatest hits, man. I mean, they're
Uh,
all bangers.
dude,
Come
one-
on.
One of these nights is like one of the best songs ever.
one of these
So
nights.
good, dude. That solo.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Don Felder. They're just, man, you can give me one of the fucking Eagles, man.
Oh,
Fucking
we
hate
could just do a
Eagles,
whole
dude.
Eagles podcast.
Do an Eagles podcast.
Dude, this is the VS.
I'm coming back
this
for
is
the
Vlad
VS.
Skeletal Eagles. All
Oh
right.
my Anyways, you were saying I interrupted you.
Oh, you're
We all
My-
interrupted you.
With my Eagles segue.
Sorry.
You guys know this pertains to the Eagles.
But the Eagles are actually pretty good.
Joe Walsh.
But you know, I took the natural progression from classic rock into grunge, like every fucking person does when they become teenagers. And then in the past like 7 or 8 years, I've gotten more into like indie shit and like post punk, like
Sure.
big King Giz guy,
Mm.
King Giz and fucking like the Growlers and shit like that. And I've gotten really into punk recently, kind of. I don't know, like hardcore and shit.
You like
but
Suicide Machines?
I know the name.
That's probably in my top 10, my list of top 10 albums. I mentioned that MSI one, but Destruction by Definition is like in there. I don't know how I would rank it, but it is a top 10
But
album
it's
for me.
in the
Okay.
By the Suicide Machines, who are from Detroit, by the way.
That's cool.
Ayo, shout out Detroit, I guess.
Yeah, shouts out, shouts out Metro.
DFW, dude. Detroit.
But
Fort
you
Wayne.
gotta listen. You gotta listen to that.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Destruction by Definition.
Yeah,
You have to.
I will.
You must.
I swear to
You
God, I
must as
will.
well.
You gotta check out "Don't Touch My Clogs."
What is
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
It's
dude,
a fucking change your life song, dude.
it's wild.
Just look that up. Don't touch my clogs.
Don't do that.
You ever
Don't
listen to the
touch
Viagra Boys?
My
Yes.
They're
clogs.
so good,
Yes.
dude. I just saw them live a couple months ago.
With who?
Like who opened?
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck, I
Hole.
can't remember their name, dude.
What a terrible fucking band name.
It's
by the
awful.
way.
with the Viagra Boys, that'd be great.
Right? No, they were.
No,
they-
I meant Hole, not the Viagra. Viagra
No,
Boys
but
is
like if
funny.
they were on tour together.
Oh yeah.
but it
Like
was.
a
I
boner?
cannot remember their name. They were
Hole?
like noise rock.
Oh, dude.
It was.
My favorite kind.
I love that band.
It was
Audio based
kind of
rock.
cool, but you know, yeah. But I ended up partying with them. It was we saw them at the
Viagra Boys?
Majestic. Yeah,
Oh, what? That's cool.
I saw them at the Majestic, and I don't know if you ever been there.
Mhm. Oh
You
yeah.
know, it's connected to the Garden Bowling.
Uh huh.
We ended up. They're like, "Hey, we're having an after party at the bowling alley. If anyone wants to go," and I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I'm going."
Oh dude.
And
You
I
good at
ended
Are
up-
you good at bowling?
Picking up spares, the
I'm
Viagra
oh,
Boys.
buddy. Am I good at bowling? No.
No. Okay. Alright. Interesting.
But I love to do it. Yeah, I ended up drinking with them, and they're all like Swedish, and the only one who speaks like good English is the singer. The rest of them, I was wearing a Red Wings jersey, and they're like, "Oh, Henrik Zetterberg." I don't know why they sound Japanese, but they do. But
I only got so many accents. All right.
Yeah.
and I ended up racing their saxophone player across the bar. I was like, "Hey, man, you think you could beat me in a foot race?"
Oh dude.
He's like, "Oh, a race?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're all drinking Strohs, which I thought was weird, but
It's a weird choice.
I'm like, all right, and he just starts hauling ass across the bar, knocks over all the fucking chairs and tables, and fucking eats shit into the wall.
Did he win?
Yeah, dude, I was like, I didn't even
He was
start.
impressed.
He
He was
just,
like,
I didn't
"God
even
damn,
start
this
running
guy."
yet, and I'm like,
Race?
I thought we were going
Maybe he
outside to
doesn't know
run, but
the American customs
Race?
of a race.
yeah. In Sweden,
Yeah, 3, 2,
all the
1,
races have
kill.
obstacles.
He says you said race. It means immediately.
No.
yeah,
To the wall.
That's so
but yeah,
funny.
they
That's
kick
like-
ass, and good group of fellas. Good group of fellas.
Sounds
Swedes.
like it.
Oh.
That's cool. What, the Swedes?
I love
You
the
grimaced
Swedes.
at the Swedes.
I didn't grimace at it.
You're like,
The Swedes are
chocolate's
awesome.
okay.
Dude, shout out Nicholas
Their
Lindstrom.
knives are pretty
Shout
cool.
out Sweden.
They're army knives.
I like their meatballs.
Their black metal's cool.
Dude, you like?
Swiss Army.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Their
Whatever.
death metal's cool.
Goober.
Fucking
You fucking
uncultured
goober.
swine.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
had a
I'm getting my
whole- we
whites
had a-
mixed up.
We had a whole.
What, not many
conversation
Swedes
about
in Florida or
Denmark
something? Come on.
Last week.
The Danes.
Swedes,
Danes.
Swiss,
The stinky
Danish.
Danes.
Danes, the stinky
Danish.
Danes.
What about you,
Danish.
Vlad? What about your
No one
Musical
cares.
proclivity. Yeah, you know what? That's actually right.
You're right.
know
This is
what?
the end of the
This is the
podcast.
end.
All right. Yeah, it's not my interview. This is about you, man.
No, we
I can't answer
just
about
did
you.
it. We
I
already
just-
both
Everyone
did
did it but you.
All right, and that's the end of our
That's
show
it.
today.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm really into
Tell me,
share.
bro.
Growing up, like one of my first favorite people that like I got infatuated with rockstar wise was like Jack White Stripes stuff.
Dude.
Right.
He was always like top tier in mine. I was like, and then
Really?
he was like Racketours. I was like, that's a great band too.
Racketours.
Yeah.
Dude, we used to in the Stevedores. We used to cover "City as She Goes."
I did that in my
Nice.
first band.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was like one of the first songs I ever learned on drums and singing. So Jack White stuff, I always really like Dave Grohl too. But like being like finding out music, and then getting into the grunge, and being like, oh, he's dead now. What's the next band
How do you-
after this?
Dude,
And
I
you find the Foo Fighters, and you're like, all these videos are fucking awesome.
I
Watch
like,
them on YouTube.
3 Foo Fighters albums,
Yeah,
but they're just
like the early stuff.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
just like the most no suffix, no prefix, like rock.
I was gonna agree. Just
Band.
rock and
It's just
roll,
rock and roll.
straight
That's why I
hard.
loved it. Like up until I don't know when Bridges Are Burning and stuff came out. I don't know. But that
Like when
was-
they put out that Sonic Highways one, look, this is gonna change stuff, and I
I
listened to it, and I
didn't-
was like,
I listened to the
"Oh,
album before
whoa."
that, and then like I never really cared about Sonic Highways, and then anything they released past that I didn't care about.
Yeah, I was like, I don't.
They've always bored the shit out of me.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
some
right. That's
reason.
what I mean. I'm
Like to me, they're
Give it a
like
couple-
if you
They're very
you
formulaic. It's like he'll start soft, and then by the end of it, he's just screaming.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
you
that's
go
about it.
to a store and there's a white box labeled rock music, and
Dude,
you
it's right
open it,
there.
it's all the Foo Fighters
Yeah,
records.
right.
But they've been like keeping. I feel like they've been keeping rock alive for like the longest time, just
Oh,
being like
I mean,
Just
a
in the
super cool
mainstream
live
and-
Dude, that-
rock band. And
that
like,
happened
they're
with
like-
Kira at work, where I was like, "What do you like, the Foo Fighters?" She's like, "Yeah, I love Foo Fighters."
I like
I'm like,
Foo
"Yeah, I love
Fighters,
Foo Fighters." I mean, I like him. I like him. I like him a lot. I just like.
I like the. I
I've
didn't
never
like
been
Led
moved
Zeppelin
by
for like
that.
the longest time up until I got into high school, because I was like Led Zeppelin's kind of annoying. And then, like I listened to him and I was like, this is
Led
kind of
Zeppelin,
annoying,
now
but I like
don't
it.
like Led Zeppelin.
I fucking love Led
I
Zeppelin.
don't like to listen to them.
Same with
Really?
Guns N' Roses. I
Oh,
didn't really
please.
care
I used to
about.
love Guns N'
I'm
Roses.
good on
now I
that.
don't like
I didn't
them
care
either.
about.
I've
But
had
I listened to
plenty.
Appetite and I was like, all right, this album.
That's
all
it.
rips.
That's-
This
that's
album's
about
really
all you
good.
need.
That's all
That's
you
all I
get.
cared about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a way better segment.
I love the Gorillas. That's
What do
my
you
favorite band.
not like? I'm tired of hearing what you like. I'll go first.
That's it. Yeah, put it on the board.
I
what
would
do
love,
you hate?
I would love to never hear another fucking hair metal song, because hair metal got created and solved in 1979 with Van Halen 1.
They
and
did
then
it.
and then Van Halen 2 was like, okay, all right, you can have that
Yeah,
one.
boys.
Dude, Beautiful Girls. Any other hair metal band, dude, is just like makes my skin fucking
Well,
raw.
see, I feel like Van Halen's kind of their own thing apart from a lot of the hair metal
Well,
bands.
right, yeah.
Like they're more like they have a lot of synth going on. They're not as like gritty as say
Sure.
like Guns N' Roses or like I mean, Poison was even a little more gritty rock and roll than Van Halen. I feel like they were more poppy.
No, I never.
I just feel like
They're
Van Halen
still
did it
poppy.
the best, and I just
Yeah.
never wanted more of it.
I
Right.
feel
Yeah. Okay.
similar to that, but climb up a decade to the 90s where like there's the big four, then a couple other, bands here and there that are pretty good, but like Stained, if I hear
Oh,
fucking It's Been a While one more
It's
time, I'm
been
gonna
a while.
fucking kill
Post-
myself.
That's like
It's true.
Post grunge is shit.
okay.
It's
Well,
like
I think-
late 90s.
I
we're
forgot.
about to
think,
see there,
uh,
bro. Come on, we're just talking about Seether.
All right, they're the standouts.
Oh yeah, my
man.
favorite.
See, there
my
has some cool
favorite
songs,
is
but-
Sugar Ray though. So I gotta throw that in.
I feel like I'm at that age now where like people in the 90s were so tired of hair metal. I am so tired of grunge and
Yeah,
post grunge where like every person that you meet that likes rock music, that's what they listen to.
Yeah.
Either that
I
or
like,
the
I like
the
5 Finger
generic,
Death
like,
Punch.
rock
Yeah,
I like,
exactly.
I
So like I'm
what's
just
another- I like
fan.
Volbeat.
yeah.
All those bands that
Yeah.
go together.
No,
I like
those are the
Although-
ones where
Godsmack.
you're What? And
You
then
like
they're
radio
oh,
rock?
Although I fucking
Five
love
Finger's
Clutch.
so
I
heavy.
don't
What are you,
know
like,
if you
fucking
group them in there.
dad?
Clutch
Yeah,
is one of
listen
my
to death
favorite
metal,
bands of
you
all
listen to
time.
Five Finger?
Do you guys want to argue about grunge right now? I do not.
Argue about
I
it?
do not care for Pearl Jam in any
Uh,
capacity.
I'm not a big Pearl
I
Jam guy.
love Pearl Jam.
I
I don't
liked
know why.
them
Since
When I was in high school, because I feel like that's what you're supposed to do, and then
Right.
it's like, oh yeah,
yeah,
Even Flow's a good song.
Dude, we do that at the store all the time, dude.
dude, I'm into those Pearl Jam deep cuts though. I don't know,
I'm
man.
sure they have like I always really like Soundgarden. I love Stone Temple Pilots.
Chris
the whole
I like
Cornell's
thing.
different,
SCP.
though.
I like SCP a
He
lot.
is- I don't know.
And here's another nuclear take I'm about to lay down. Like Nirvana was like barely a grunge band. They were like a
More
lot
punk.
closer to like a
They're like
punk rock band.
Yeah, he played just fucking chords.
But
that
they're
he
like,
could do.
he created grunge, and you're like, well, dude,
Well, when you look at the
like-
content, like who he was.
yeah,
aligned
into it,
with,
dude.
Well, yeah. When you listen to
Total
like,
punk.
really, when you listen to like all the other grunge bands,
When
like
you
it,
boil
They
it
don't
down.
sound like
Yeah.
then you're like, well, then no, and then you're just like, then what the fuck
Because
is
they
this
couldn't
grunge?
hit the mark, bro.
Is
They
it just
couldn't hit
rock
the
that's
mark.
not hair metal at the
No,
time?
it's
You know,
rock
like
that
is that?
came out
Right,
in the
yeah,
early
It's rock
90s
with
in
big
Seattle.
sweaters and jeans with rips in them.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
the baggy.
But,
dude.
Big dissonant fucking like not dissonant, but like minor, dude, just minor, dude.
Yeah. Can you play it?
Dude, Superman
Play
fucking
half
rocks.
steps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Distortion.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
everything's
I
a
feel
half
like
step
all
now.
those bands, they could even like you could just put them in their own thing. Because even STP, like I feel like they were.
Yeah.
They had their own thing going
Booming.
on. In Alice in Chains, they had a little bit of metal going on, and it's like
Yeah,
But
I
they
Alice
all
in
go
totally
Chains is
agree.
very like heavy.
they all get lumped
For
together
sure.
though in the grunge category. But I would not compare Alice in Chains and Pearl Jam to be like
Or
they're the same
Nirvana.
genre.
Right.
Yeah. That's super weird.
Yeah, dude. But we should argue about it more because I.
Yeah. 'cause
I feel
what's
like it's
another
less
I love
of a
conflict.
genre
I
than
love
more.
conflict.
of
I
an
think
era.
"Summer of '69" by Bryan Adams is the worst song
It's the
ever
most
written.
grunge
It's the
ever.
most
Ever?
grunge song ever.
Maybe not ever, but
Shit, the
it's
worst song ever written.
Summer
That's
of
a-
'69.
okay. That's a little far, but it's one of my most hated songs of all
Have
time.
you ever heard
I
My
can't
Pal
stand that
Foot?
fucking song. I have heard that.
Oh, dude, that. Thank you for showing me that.
We're actually Jasmine when she gets
By
back
the
from
Chaps? Who
Mexico.
are they?
It's the Shags.
the Shags.
I believe.
Check them out. Shout
Yeah.
out the
But,
Shags.
That is right.
So
Unfortunately.
when Jasmine gets back
Regrettably.
from Mexico, she's buying a tortoise and we're naming it Foot.
Foot. That's my pal Foot. Have you ever heard John Benjamin play jazz?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
that shit-
Oh my
Have
God.
you heard that?
It's
Oh
so
my
good.
God, it's I
He's-
should have learned.
He's the
dude.
jazz
It's
daredevil.
So fucking funny. I've never heard about that. He showed me that the other day.
It's-
It's the best thing.
it's
It is
awesome.
like I remember hearing that for the first time, being like, no way. There's no way.
Shout out John Benjamin.
Dude, yeah, shouts out H. John Benjamin. If you listen to
This
this,
is the best.
Bob Burger,
This this
Sterling
podcast-
Archer.
Archer, dude.
Yeah.
That's my favorite TV show.
Sponsored by Bob.
It's so fucking good.
Archer is
Archer's
well,
so
the first
funny.
like 7 seasons. The Dream stuff.
I just got to the Dreamville,
Oh,
so
good luck.
I watched it all, but I would always stop after Miami Vice, like the
Yeah,
Vice
right, yeah, the
seasons.
Vice seasons.
Which I don't know why. Then I would just be like, oh, I haven't watched this in a
Are
while.
they
And
in
I
a
would just
dream?
start over.
Is he in a
He
fucking
gets in like a
coma?
coma, and then
Oh,
it's like
so they
3
actually do.
seasons of like one's like he's like a noir like actual like 50s noir,
Sure.
and then they're on like
The dream, like
Indiana
Dreamville or,
Jones, like
Danger
Nazis.
Island or
Yeah,
something.
Danger Island.
Yeah.
They're on like
Cool.
a tropical island. Yeah, and then it's like space, like not like Star Trek, kind of like Starship Troopers, kind of
Okay,
like Alien,
Cool.
kind of like 90s,
sure.
90s sci-fi.
90s sci-fi
Uh,
tubes everywhere.
and
Terry
they're-
Gilliam.
Yeah, and they're not particularly good. They're of middling quality.
Was that a writer's strike like episodes?
Well, he stopped working on it too after what's his name, Adam, whatever the creator is. He the last 2 seasons they did, I don't think he worked on them.
You're just done
Really?
with it.
He was just done with it. Yeah.
I like that Rick and Morty guy.
Morty.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
kicked him out because they're like, you fucking hit your wife all
Yeah.
the time. You gotta
Yeah.
stop working here.
Fucking. Did you ever see those DMs on his Twitter DMs for those
No.
girls?
Yeah.
No.
Listen, there's a lot of stuff that if you pulled up like DMs for me when I was like 14, you'd be like, wow. Those are the exact same DMs that you pulled from this like 33-year-old man with like 14-year-old girls.
Ooh.
They're like,
Was it underage stuff?
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
and
that was
they're not
relevant.
even. It's not even that. It's. I mean, it is. Please don't do that to underage women. But also,
Don't text underage women at
dude,
all.
you're
That's
just. He's just
that's
like.
pretty
He's
easy.
just texting like a 14-year-old boy. He's like, your boobs are so beautiful. Like, and you're like,
He's like, yo, I made Rick and Morty. Your tits are nice,
Yeah,
boy.
Oh shit!
it's not aged well.
You ever watch Solar Opposites, that other show he made?
I haven't.
It's not bad.
I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun.
I
It's
haven't watched
aliens
it
that
like
come to Earth.
honestly. I like watched it when I was really high and half sleeping, but
I watch it a lot when I'm on the road because
I
it's
like The
something that I can
Wall.
throw on. But, oh yeah, the
The
wall. Dude,
Wall.
that shit's crazy. But this newest season that came out, Justin Roiland's obviously not part of it.
Oh, like he's off that one too.
Yeah, and like the
poor
whole
guy.
intro of the show is like,
Poor rapist.
yo, oh, poor guy. No, fuck that guy, dude. That's fucked up.
Don't be,
But they're like, no, your shows are good. We're gonna keep them, but we're gonna fucking get rid of your voice.
The IP didn't rape anybody. You raped someone.
You did the raping.
Yeah.
But it's so funny. The aliens used to be his voice, but they're like, yeah, my voice is different now, but we're just not gonna fucking care about that.
just
All
not
right,
gonna
on
talk
with the
about
story.
that.
All right, Melvo. That's fucking
so
great.
weird. That's so weird when you do like a voice. Like you're like a new guy's gonna do the voice now.
It doesn't. It's not even the same voice. Like they just totally changed.
Well,
it.
they
It's
They
didn't
just
like,
made it a joke.
Didn't
that
they
it's
change
like,
that?
Oh, we're different. Oh, yeah, we're gonna go on. Oh, here's the show. Oh.
Didn't
This is
they?
it.
Didn't they change that in Rick and Morty? I've heard the new voice actors.
I think
not
it's
that
still
good.
like the same voice though.
Right. Yeah. But
Someone's trying to do it.
They're trying.
That's so funny.
It's like we're gonna try and do the Beatles this Friday.
We're gonna
But
do
you're-
the
it's just gonna be
Beatles.
Are you guys
past that.
You guys doing Beatles?
We're doing the Beatles.
Oh, dude.
We need to borrow
Are you
Rickenbacker.
playing? No. Yes.
Nope.
Are you playing?
Fisher Hall
Oh, dude.
in Frankenmuth. It's a cool spot.
Yeah, I
do
grew
like
up
that
in
one.
Reese, so
You grew up in Frankenmuth?
Reese.
Reese, which
Reese?
is like stone's throw.
Yeah. And I delivered pizzas in Frankenmuth.
Ooh, look at you, bougie boy.
Yeah.
Here's your za, brah.
I've told you the story at the store before. Where like, when I go deliver pizzas, it'd be like, because it's a bunch of rich fucking frat kids in Frankenmuth.
Yeah.
They'd be like, dude, you want to fucking hit this? I'd be like, yeah.
Not no. Yeah.
And sometimes I get like way too high. I'd have to call my manager and be like, I can't get back to the store. I don't know where. The one time, she'll never listen to this. I don't know if she lives around here anymore. I'm like, so you guys know where Hungry Howie's is at, right, in Frankenmuth?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
no,
everyone's
totally.
supposed to-
I've-
You know
of
where
course.
that's at? I'm like
No.
3 blocks like the other way, dude. And I'm like on the street parked. I'm like calling her freaking because I'd had like 4 stops. And
Oh,
like, you want to hit this?
no.
And I'm like, dude, of course I'll fucking take a
Yeah,
big
ain't a
call.
pussy.
And I'm like, I can't figure out where I'm at. I'm freaking out right now. I can't figure out where I'm at. I can't get back. She's like, what? And I'm like, I fucking don't know where I'm at. I can't go back to the fucking store. And she's like, there's deliveries. I'm like, I can't go fucking back.
I'm going home.
And she'd like drive around and look for me. I was like, serious, like 3 blocks from the store.
Oh my gosh.
But I was like tweaking so bad in my fucking car. I was so
Did they
high.
catch you?
Who?
The job. where
Yeah,
they're
oh
like,
yeah.
right?
Dude, we would do it all the everyone there
Oh,
was.
they were like, it's cool. This is a pizza spot. We get it.
They're like, what are we gonna do? Fire you?
It's all right, buddy. We got a chill room in the back.
I was just like,
We
I
got a
fucking
safe
don't know what to
space,
do.
dude.
Driver recovery.
Go make
room.
some sauce.
Go make some sauce.
So what cool Beatles songs are you guys doing? Like super cool Beatles songs or like lame Beatles?
We're doing Run for Your Life.
That's
Okay,
like
dope.
the deep cut we're doing.
Okay.
That's
Then-
probably the deepest cut.
What
Yeah.
up? You guys doing?
Like Helter Skelter, you know, and
Okay, cool.
obviously come
Charles
together.
Hard Day's Night,
Yep,
Come Together.
Hard Day's Night. Okay.
Help.
Saw her standing
What?
there.
Saw her standing
Twist
there.
and shout.
Twist and Shout.
Oh Jesus.
I think that's about it.
Fucking Roy Orbison song. You guys
Yeah.
doing no Maxwell, dude?
Oh,
No,
Summer Hammer.
Maxwell, no.
Bang, bang.
Oh, dude.
We need
That
an
one's
anvil
so-
player.
Yeah.
Is that an actual Anvil song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Have
that's
you ever
an
seen?
actual
Anvil
Have you
song.
ever
yeah,
seen
no,
that movie?
Watch Get Back, dude.
You never seen?
It's like some
Sergeant Pepper's Lonely
roadie or
Hearts
something,
Club
or some tech, and he's like, yeah, he's hitting an anvil with a fucking hammer.
I don't know, man. I'm just fucking hitting.
In that movie,
That's
Steve
cool.
Martin does that song, and it's crazy.
Is it good?
It's fun.
It is. It exists.
It exists. It's fun. Steve Martin. Bang bang. Maxwell Silverhammer.
Oh,
It's fun.
really?
Alice Cooper does Sun King in that movie.
Is it just a bunch of covers?
It's terrible. They try to put a story to it.
Oh, okay.
It's a really bad movie. You should watch it.
Get
It's
back.
not the biography.
No, it's Sergeant
What the
Pepper's
hell?
Lonely Hearts Club Band, the movie.
Oh, well, I'm talking about Get Back, the movie.
I didn't know they made. Okay.
I
yeah,
didn't know.
they did. It's good.
The
Okay.
For a bad
Give
movie.
me something to
I'm
watch.
gonna give you. I'll leave you guys with this. A little bit of Rush knowledge, okay?
Okay.
In YYZ, okay?
Ooh,
Oh
dude,
my
the
god!
Canadian
All right, that's the end of the
knowledge.
podcast. Thanks, guys.
there's that clapping noise. Like, do you know that part before it starts the solo? It's
What,
basically
in the intro.
no. It's like halfway through the song. It is a thing of chimes. You can. This is on the Rush documentary. It's a thing of like wind chimes on one of those like wood slap chop block things.
Yeah.
And he just like whips it at the. That's all it is. Because it sounds really wacky when you hear it. So you should pull it. Yeah. You should pull it up because it like. That's it.
We'll pull it up.
Do you know? I'm sure you know the exact timestamp in the song.
I don't. I actually don't.
Some
We're
Rush,
just gonna listen to YYZ.
That's
for a
it.
second.
some Rush
You guys
fan,
got
dude.
7 more minutes. fill out this
Yeah.
dinner.
So.
In other news,
What are you guys doing your Roy Orbison set, dude? When are you doing your
Yeah,
Link
right.
Ray set?
no, we had to traveling Wilbur.
Did we just do? Did we just do Rumble like for
Yes.
30 minutes?
Yeah, that's all there is. dude.
Dude, on my old Discover Weekly on Spotify, like at least once a month, I'll get like a Link Ray deep cut in my Discover Weekly, and usually it's kind of cool sometimes, but I never save it. But
Oh,
I'm
dude,
like,
you're.
What a Roy Orbison deep cut?
no, Link Ray, dude.
Oh, okay.
What was your guys' top song on Spotify this year?
Fucking all Misfits because we did a Misfits cover show.
Really? Was that your
and all
top
I did
one?
was listen
I
to
don't even,
Misfits
can't
all
even
year.
remember.
Dude, my top one was.
Leonard Skinner was mine.
Dude, my top one was "Old Friend" by Rancid.
All right.
Fuck. I already
coming.
forgot.
On the Hunt by Leonard Skinner.
It's right before that.
Did we miss it?
Oh,
That was
sounds-
pretty
okay.
crazy. Yeah.
It's like a wood chop on a thing of wind
Wait, what?
chimes.
Oh yeah,
It's
you
like a
hear him go
bullwhip.
tick, tick,
Dude.
tick, tick. Afterwards. That's
They
pretty
had
wild.
so much weird studio stuff like that. Like in,
Studio stuff could be so fun.
in 2112, dude, the like explosion that you hear at the end of the Temple of Syrinx is they're just hitting like a live cable from an amp like against his hand with like a compressor and a delay on it. And that's what it's like.
That's crazy.
It's stupid.
All right, is there anything else you want to tell all these adoring fans?
Yeah, all my adoring fans.
Yeah.
WinaSchnitzel is going to be at the Red Room March 8th.
Woo!
Hey,
Red Room,
Spirit, Saginaw Spirit, not Spirits. Jim Fetting. If Jim Fetting watches this, which I hope Jim Fetting does, dude, because Jim Fetting is basically my dad.
Shout out Jim Fetting.
Shout out Jim Fetting, dude. Probably actually my biggest fan. No one supports me like Jim Fetting does. It's Spirit, not Spirits. Okay?
Yeah, Saginaw Spirit.
Spirit. Saginaw Spirit. T. One
One T.
Spirit.
Don't you fucking dare. All right, yeah, come see WinaSchnitzel, and come see us.
Yeah.
Please come see us. Please come.
Thank you,
Please
Hayden,
come.
for
That's all we
coming on
need.
the podcast.
Dude, thank you guys
Yeah,
for having me
everybody.
on the fucking
Fucking Hayden was
podcast.
great.
Wow.
Yay! Happy Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Be romantic. See you next time.
Cue the outro music.
I don't know, whatever it is this time. Bye.